everyone, and welcome to another episode of Too Many Twenties, a show that's about a bunch of actors who are deciding, hey, we can tell a story, and basically just thought Too Many Twenties shouldn't be much of a problem. Okay, so if anybody wants to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Alec, playing Tim the Total Barbarian.
I'm Daniel, I'm playing Kaboy, the Cleric Dwarf.
I'm Amy, I'm playing Shula, the Fire Genasi Bard.
I'm Joe, I'm playing Alistair, the Human Wizard.
And I'm Arron Litchfield, and unfortunately we don't have Arcane joining us because he has to look after his mother. We hope he does well there. And now, without further ado... He's saying smart things. Without further ado, let us begin the story. So, as you guys remember, you have just got into Fandlin, the town that you were hired to help Gundry Rockseeker, a mining dwarf, help establish a mining colony in. And as you got there, you found out that it is being taken over by, shall we say, unsavoury people, who are noted as the Red Brands. A lot of red-cloaked thugs that seem to have just taken over the place and is left in a state of insane disrepair. As Kaboy discovered by visiting the local chapel to tomorrow, that...
Yes, by God.
How dare I? As unfortunately a lot of damage and, well, disdain has been caused around there. And then he discovered that an outside element seems to have taken root there. A seeming wraith, seemingly wanting to take over the place. And then we also had the fun times of Alistair occurring, as he was pickpocketed by a child, who we then proceeded to chase, and then as a warning shot, set fire to his back.
Unintentionally.
Such a good thing I was not
I
there.
feel like I need to make that very clear.
Hence the warning shot. Okay, and then they were able to heal him back, and then as they ran away from any seemingly consequences that might have dropped on them, some of the party ran to places that would have helped them. Others encountered a golden armoured fellow who seemed to leave a calling card of an ear in front of them and then walk away. Now, as this wonderful thing happened, Kaboy established himself in the chapel. They found Kaboy later on, and then they were happily talking with Sister Garael, the final disciple of Tamora in the place, who was looking after it. And they have discovered that a rock was thrown through the window, seemingly addressed from a fellow by the name of Orville, telling them to go to the Stonehill Inn for a job given to them by the Purple Lady. And they've gone to the Stonehill Inn. They met a personable fellow by the name of Toblin. And now Orville has just arrived. And that is where the story has continued. Okay, so as Orville has stepped into the room, just green slick-backed hair, just perfectly happy, standing so tall, purple flesh, available to see by all. He's not hiding anything. He's always just like, oh, it's good to be back in from the rain. What would anybody like to do? As you see him just walk over to Toblin and just like plonks down a gold. I will have your ale, my friend. And you see him just slug it back.
I look out of the window. Is it raining?
It actually isn't.
Well done.
I think he's kind of an idiot.
Wow, that is
Could
godly
be too.
insult.
Could be. Maybe don't say that to him.
Somewhere many
No, I wouldn't.
meters away,
Definitely
Kaboy chuckles to himself.
I'm guessing we don't even need to ask you to roll stealth, do we?
I mean, we're just sat there, aren't we? So
That's true.
it's not really anywhere to hide.
I don't know. I
More
think
for
I
I'm
was-
saying
I
your
think-
tone of voice.
I think
I was just
trying to hide.
whispering to these guys.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Or would anybody else like to do
I'm
it?
not here.
Oh yes, that's
You
true.
are not
there.
That's true. Kaboy is still in the
I'm
chapel.
cleaning moss off rock.
Yeah.
Very intensive work.
Do you think is he?
I'd like to not try to be
I was going to say,
unnoticeable.
like,
You're
how are
very.
we
it's just
orientated?
shrunk
Like,
down.
are you the? Can you see the door and we've got our backs to the door? Like,
Sure, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah, Tim is facing the door.
Yeah, well, yeah, cool.
Guys, would you say he's more purple or mauve? The purple man. Or maybe the mauve man.
As Tim raises the claw to point, you just see a very resplendent
And a
fellow
really quick just.
in very comfortable robes, just seemingly just there to enjoy the environment. And as he just turns his head, you see his head just swivel almost as it looks upon each of you three. Like, it's not even like you see tendons moving, it's just...
Oh, God.
I wave at him.
Good.
Of course.
He gives you a gracious wave.
Oh, he seems nice.
You think everyone's nice.
Well, not everyone. That little gnome was a bitch.
Yes, okay, fair enough. But she did shoot you before you had got a chance to meet her.
Well, yeah, exactly. I rest my proverbial case.
He knows the word proverbial.
What?
Hold on, wait, can you say the word again?
Which word?
Proverbial.
Proverbial.
Do you know? Okay, what? Oh, right.
I'm thinking, do you know what the word is?
A moment of clarity.
It's it's a proverb.
Alistair's mind's just exploding.
Someone was
He
like,
knows words!
just keep going, more words. I want to sap it.
Just because I'm unintelligent doesn't mean that I can't have a detailed and varied Lexus.
When we think we know you, Tim.
I mean, he knows
Sound like
some surprising words, but also
It's more like, I think he knows how to, it's like,
confuses a lot of words as well.
I was thinking
He
like,
knows the word,
how,
he
he
knows
knows,
the
yeah,
words.
I was thinking he knows exactly how to use it.
Yeah, we used it before.
Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear, okay.
He's looking at us.
He totally is.
As you see him just sat once again at the desk, just enjoying an ale.
Okay, I'm going to talk with him, aren't we?
Then you see his head just
Nope.
swivel round towards you. The rest of him hasn't turned round. Just his head.
Like an owl.
Yep.
Is he the owl?
Oh my god. That's what I was thinking, Kaboy.
He
He
opens
was
his
in
mouth.
here.
Ooh.
What was that?
Oh, I just I had a thought. It sounded like Kaboy in my head.
How did it?
Maybe he's an owlbear in disguise.
Can we do that?
I don't think so. I've only had one prior experience with our best four, and it wasn't exactly face to face.
I was going to say, when it was stood over us, it didn't seem like it could do that.
Nope. It
Well,
could just
maybe not then. Shut up.
devour.
Kaboy.
Shut up, disembodied voice of Gaboin.
The boy now playing Tim's conscience.
Oh, he's doomed.
It's just pleasant singing.
Oh, remembering that we said we'd get bacon, I take some bacon off the tray and put it into my...
As you're all just discussing this at the table, suddenly Orville just strides over and plonks himself in an empty seat next to you. Welcome all of you.
Salutations.
Alistair, Shula, Tim.
Hey, buddy.
How do you know our names?
My lady knows all.
Not all.
Shut up, disembodied voice of somebody. I know who you are, Caboyne.
Good boy and each other starting to tell.
Someone's walking over my grave.
Someone just said my name. It wasn't me.
Who sneezes and there's just dust everywhere.
Who is your lady?
I represent Halia Thornton, the most wise lady in the entirety of this town.
Well, it's nice.
Indeed it is. As you just see him just bend his finger back. Ah, much better.
My claws don't do that. But that's cool.
I'm sure you have much use for your claws. Now,
No.
enough discussing with the idiot. Now,
Ooh, apologise.
back to business.
Don't insult our friend, please.
He immediately looks at you and you just see the piercing, icy cold
Like you said it
eyes.
louder than I did.
Are you telling me what to do?
I'm requesting that you treat me with
Is
respect.
that an order, Alistair? As he just bends his hand completely out of shape and places his chin in it.
We like conversations to remain pleasant, so
As do I, Tim. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business to speak of with you. I believe, if terms sell, you are here to do a job for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, somebody who had a particular item. I think you know what I'm talking about, Alistair.
he's talking about the jade frog.
Which particular item?
Alistair, how many important magical items do you possess?
To me,
And I'm not referring to your oh so precious staff that cost you a lineage.
yeah, okay. What, yeah.
He plonks down a big hefty bag and there was a thump as it lands. This for the glove.
What is the glove?
Not part of our deal.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Sure.
No.
Wrong.
I mean, that's an intelligence one. I think I've got a minus to that, so it's like a 5.
It's wisdom.
He's a meanie.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Then
You might be a camp wisdom and very wise.
no, it's a 9.
He's a meanie.
You're very wise, aren't
Yeah, but I'm not proficient.
you?
Give
Might
my
have to hear my
Not
voice.
proficient in insight.
All is forgiven already.
But please understand my position. I don't know anyone in this town. I don't know you. I don't know your alliances. I don't know your deeds. I don't know anything.
I am Orville.
I know your yes. I know your. I know your.
The dog's
name, but-
body to Madame Thornton, and that is all that you need know of me.
But when there is an item such as this, the glove, it's got some rather substantial power, which makes me uneasy even holding it. But to just someone to come in and request it right away, and then throw gold or whatever is in the bag at me, saying, "Here's this, I'll take that," then that's it. It leaves a lot of unknowns that make me even more uncomfortable than usual.
They do not matter, Alistair.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure.
Can I, just with a claw, just look into the bag?
Hold on a second.
17.
Oh, it matters. So what are you doing?
Oh, it wasn't
With
before
a
that.
claw, so it doesn't look like I'm taking the money.
Mhm.
Just look into the bag.
There's gold in there. A lot of gold.
How much does Tim think is there?
Please
About
roll-
20.
Please roll intelligence. Sorry, I
7.
There's 100 gold in there.
Exactly what I
Oh, it's really brightened my day a little bit. So
Well, Alistair,
I would happily be rid of it, but I
then
need to.
take the gold.
But then it's the money issue of just being given a gold.
Everyone needs money, Alistair.
Yes,
Even you with your name.
but also there are things that are more important.
Tell me more about the morality of a glove that you stole off your employer?
I don't know where it came from.
Of
I
course you
wasn't-
don't.
No.
Of course you don't.
Surely, if
And
this
neither do I.
surely if this glove belonged to our employer, then actually we were supposed to deliver it to Barthen.
Tim
Okay.
speaks the truth.
I had no idea it was from my employer. It was just on
Varys had it.
Varys. Yeah, Varys had it.
I think
Never
he found
said
it. I
anything.
think he found it on the cart.
Right then.
I mean, I don't know. Magic's not really my thing.
Alistair,
So
Alistair, give me the glove.
I will follow the deal. I will deliver it to Barthen's, and then whatever happens after that is the that was the deal to deliver everything. I made the mistake in not delivering it.
There is no hint of a smile on his face anymore.
I do not want to be disrespectful in the deal that was made.
That
I
seems
made-
fair. Then you
I
could buy it
cannot
from
The
Barthen.
deal that was made with a dwarf of such irreputable status. I serve a job for my lady. She has asked me to retrieve this glove, and I will.
I will deliver it to the place we were told to deliver it to. That is the caution. That is where my caution is. Once I've dealt with it, whatever was meant to happen with it, then that will have to happen.
Then you have no need of this. And immediately just hefts this very heavy bag and just puts it back.
We've already been paid for our job.
And that you have. You are clearly honourable.
Well, yes, it wouldn't be right if they paid us to not deliver everything. Then sure you can buy it from Barthen.
Oh, I shall.
Okay.
Adieu.
A what?
As he stands and just leaves the establishment.
Well, he didn't look very dead to me.
Well, I mean, the whole...
I just sat there the whole time just going, he's supposed to be dead!
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I didn't say anything, because Shula's like freaking out.
Oh, I'm not doing too well either.
He's supposed to be dead!
Maybe he was just asleep. It's easily confused.
Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim.
Poor naive Tim.
What do we think? What do you think
I think we should follow the
Thornton
deal.
wants with the glove? You mentioned Gundren. What does Gundren have to do with it?
We were hired to come and help out, and then Varys
But is
had
it Gundren's or is it Thornton's?
no idea.
I mean, if it's
There's so many
Thornton's, then
unknowns at
they'll
this.
still be
Let's
able-
just get it. Let's just get it to
Yeah,
Barthen.
yeah, get Barthen's and then that'll be us done.
Yeah, it's Thornton's, they'll be able to buy it from Barthen's. That surely was what was supposed to happen.
Tim, I
Although,
have
yeah.
a feeling they're not going to buy it.
Yeah.
yes, I
Didn't know how we got it back in the first place.
am considering.
Varys gave it to us.
We don't know that.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
some the
some-
pirate
yeah,
gave it to
sorry,
us.
we don't know how it came back yet.
Some bird creature gave it to us, yeah.
No, I
I
don't
think
know.
we need to get to Barthen's now.
Yep, yeah, I am done with that.
If he was supposed to buy it from Barthen, then why did he seem so upset about paying it?
Yeah.
As Tobin
And
stumbles
when
over to the table. Well, he don't look very nice, do he?
You seen him before?
Oh yeah, we're always aware of Orville, that he seems to take quite a particular interest in you lot.
More distaste in us, yeah. He seemed to want something of us, and
He certainly does. I wonder what he wants from you.
things that I don't feel comfortable just outright giving out, and especially when someone gives up a massive bag of money.
You don't like money?
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
adventurers like money.
Oh, I do, but not when it puts me on a very. I feel more afraid when they actually give the money for something that we.
True, he's a rather shady bloke.
Yeah.
You know, money isn't everything.
Hmm.
And you call yourself an adventurer, Tim.
Sometimes the greatest adventure is friendship.
Almost threw up.
Tim might like you, but get a clue.
It's all right, Tim. I'm your friend.
Oh, thanks.
All your friends then.
Thank you.
I'm your friend, Tim, but come on.
But money is important, Tim. There is only so far people can
You
go.
want your shield, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
You need money for your shield.
I know.
So let's go to Barthen's. Let's close our deal fully.
Sure.
But
Just so I clarify, you have no idea how much gold was in that bag.
no.
No.
Good.
How
Don't think he
big
does.
was it on
It
the
was
table?
a
Like,
big bag.
like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Alistair was. Yeah.
Like, think if I just plunk this down.
Okay, right, okay.
Timber, mate.
Oh, it's
Except all in just like from the top.
Oh god.
Barthen?
Yeah, let's go. Do you have any Tupperware?
Anyone know?
Tupperware.
A box.
A box
Oh,
of
sure.
food.
Oh, a box or a jar? Yeah. He's saying weird words. I don't know why.
I was trying to think, what's the fanciest thing that I can think of?
What, you thought of Tupperware?
Well, like, what's something that's sort of uncommon would be uncommon here?
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
He's from out
We
of
want
town.
to take the food with us.
Oh, certainly.
I've eaten
And
most
pie.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can just give you the tin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just plunks down and you just smell a lovely heated cinnamon apple pie.
Ah.
You just hold us that.
Yeah, okay. We might be
There you
going
go.
to get back to the travel. Not gonna lie.
I hear you said you were going to Barfins?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. Just, well, he's my brother. I want him to be safe. Don't put him in danger, please.
Gonna try our very best. We're not going.
That is all I can ask of you.
I don't want anyone to get hurt over a simple trinket.
That is all I can ask of you.
That one having a crisis. Ah.
It was about your turn. You've all had one so far.
Ah.
That Tim's doing quite well.
Oh, Tim's just clueless.
I don't think Tim's backstory was sad enough. He's carrying around his
It's
dead
like,
grandfather.
I'm just thinking like, oh crap. Ah.
You're just trying to hold on to pieces of your mind and heart. It's like, and just falling through. Alright then.
Okay.
Oh, is his brother? Like,
Oh, then more people are going to hate her, will hate me.
Okay, so,
next time we'll
where
leave
to
you
now?
in the chapel.
The safest place so far.
Where to
Apart
now?
from the rate of Pharisees.
Barthen's, okay. As you head again down the hill,
Yeah.
and you
Right.
head on over
Do we go past
Right.
the chapel?
You do go past the chapel on the way.
Drop on
Dropping
the
off the apple pie and some food.
You gotta get in the door first, it's all blocked
No,
up.
no.
This is my one moment to do something, I'm taking it.
I get to do something!
Hello, welcome to the town. Oh, it's you again.
Well, I don't sound so disappointed with what you
Well, I
missed.
just thought you might have some visitors or.
Well,
Immediately,
come in.
somehow with enormous force, Sister Grail forces you aside. Did you say bacon?
bacon, eggs, what else was in it?
Sausage.
Sausage, apple pie.
She devours everything in front of you. Just
No, the box, not the box.
like the Cookie Monster, but with a taste for blood. Like,
I step back slightly. So.
oh, sustenance.
I take out the bacon and I put it in my bag.
I just get out. I get like a handkerchief. I get a handkerchief out of the top pocket and just. Here you go.
Thank you.
She just goes,
No. Oh, that
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
thank you. And hands it back.
That was a very high thread count.
Much better. I have not eaten in how long?
6 months.
Weeks?
Oh god.
You're very kind to me.
We'll do good to get you back up to full strength, sister.
Very true, very true. And she just looks around and she realizes that the like top 3 feet of the entirety of the place has been clean spotless. Was that a flood?
I tense up at the word. Where?
Water, no water.
Only a flood of
Oh my-
kindness, sister.
Good boy, and you've done amazing.
Oh yes, that was me, wasn't it? No,
You are-
no,
yeah.
well, I've been to work, you know. That's all I could do.
Do you want
You
to
are
have a
the
break?
kind.
Do you want to have a come for a walk with us? We're just going to finish off the deal. We've got to give the glove to Barthas.
Well, we're getting rid of it already.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that quite happily.
Okay. All right then.
Right.
Will you be alright, sister, in my absence? It pains me to leave.
I will be fine. And she just claps a hand together, and you just see that sheen of green just brighten for a moment.
You go with my blessing.
And you go in mine.
There's no degradation, aging or anything like that.
No.
It's because the. Okay.
As you see, as you just noticed, as she clapped her hands together, you saw that a coin was between her hands. And
Okay.
and puffed away.
She'll be away for a while.
That little one, people were cheaping out on that? Jesus.
I won't hear a word said against her.
No, it's just like.
A lot of people are harmed when taking over a town. A lot of healing had to happen.
Okay. I thought it was all the red guard. Red.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
The coins will have been used before they arrived. By the time they got there, the
Right.
funds were depleted from the casualties of battle, and they fought what they could after that.
Mm-hmm.
I go to spit rather than in the chapel to hold myself back.
Thank you,
You
Father.
just actually spit in your hand.
Aw.
Just capture.
Weapon on my beard, it'll be fine.
Oh.
That's how he keeps it sleek.
When it shines.
It's a dribble.
Nasty.
I'm never going to go near that beard. Never was planning to, but just
What was that? You weren't anyway.
just extra
Over
reason
my
not to
hands
go
with that
near.
beard.
It's the first romance of the campaign.
It's very
Alistair and the beard.
Yeah, it's not Kaboyne, it's just the bit.
The
Beard
beard
love.
is the beard the living entity. It's attached to my face.
Oh,
Oh, love it.
alright. Bathers?
Well, if we must,
Sure.
I
Is
could
there
do with a break.
do we have to physically give it to him? Like,
I-
if the cart's still at the back, can we not just put it in the cart and pretend it was there all along?
I mean,
I'd rather not be sly about it.
maybe.
But
Okay,
do
I'm
we
gonna
want-
stop you
do
right
we
there. What
want
are you
him
doing?
To be in harm?
You look shaky.
Maybe it would be a
The
good
best
idea.
way to keep him
Yeah.
out of harm is if he doesn't know about the glove.
What is he in harm now? What have you been doing to him?
What if,
Who's hurting him?
what if Orville just goes, I want the glove? And
Orville?
I don't know what.
Well, we tell him to go. One of us goes round the back, puts the glove in, while the rest of us go. While the others go in and talk to them.
Okay.
Hold up. Catch me up here. Wasn't it Orville who got a rock in the chapel?
Yes.
And he wants the glove.
Yes.
So it's either. So we're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place right now.
And why are
Either
they giving it to him?
Give the rock glove to Orville.
Oh, Ian, what's wrong with that?
Well, which sort of seems like he's got a bit nefarious.
He's supposed to be dead. Let's put it
That
that
was
way.
more, yeah.
And he's rude.
That too.
Oh, well. It means supposed to be dead.
Well,
He
the
got- well-
gnome in the blacksmith said she shot him
There are gnomes here. Where have they been hiding?
in her shop. I think.
The
I mean,
Can I see the
seen
noise of the
live
things.
shield.
Yeah, I've still got the
You
gash
can.
on.
It's a little way off, but you can see like a block building.
Well, I might have to pay them a visit. Oh, right. So
I mean, if you do, make sure you're rich.
And announce that you're not a red guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Announce
not
yourself
friendly
before
around here.
Announce yourself before you go in. She's got a bit of a happy trigger finger.
Very well.
Sure. Guys, I've been thinking about this a little bit, and maybe we should check with Barthen to see if the glove was actually supposed to be delivered to him. Surely he'd know. He should know
I was hoping we'll get
what
that,
was
yeah.
supposed to be coming. And if it wasn't, then
I'm not
But
sure
if
he's
he'd
too
have checked,
involved.
if he knew
Mm.
that, wouldn't he have come to find us anyway?
Well, he paid us before he even checked and delivered the goods. I don't think he's
Yeah.
particularly invested in them.
he paid us.
Oh, why? Yes.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what those metal discs I gave you.
No, they were from the Goblin Cave, weren't they?
They will. I've still got
Yeah.
all the money from
He's
them.
still
Yeah.
not-
Oh, right,
I
okay.
haven't even counted it yet.
Oh,
I
he
have no
grumbled.
idea how much you were paid.
Oh, God, yeah.
Have you not counted that as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
Taken no time to
Where
do
did
it.
that go?
Well, I've got it here. You can have a look at it if you want.
Oh, I mean, I can't.
Don't ask Tim to count.
Well,
Do we
Should
really
I
have
give it,
time to
I give it a
count
quick
it now?
glance over. I'm not going to count it. It's a quick glance.
Give me an intelligence check.
14.
Seems to be, by the looks of it, there seems to be about 250 gold in there.
Well, he paid us well for toys he didn't look for.
Mm.
Tuck the pounds back in.
Orville gave me a bit of
Tuck it in quite deep into my robes. Keep an eye out for any small children.
massive bulge just sticking out there.
Don't touch my one
Drawers
breast.
are not particularly streamlined. The pouches hide quite well.
That's true.
Yeah, Orville gave me a bit of the heebie-jeebies when he was so intent on. Was he knew I had the glove? He also knew about my staff. He also knew about my history. So
I don't,
knew
so he knows
our
more than the rest of
yeah,
us.
yeah. He knew all our names just on a look. So he's very informed.
Religious man, then, is he?
I don't know. Don't think the
I
whole.
think most of it comes from his master.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm struggling to keep up with all of this. So Orville, not that purple guy, is he? I'm losing track.
Green
of
hair.
Green
He was
hair.
purple and he had green hair.
Yeah.
I didn't like him to begin with. If he wants that glove, I don't know.
Mm.
Well, I wasn't there. You do what you think you need to do. I won't get in the way.
Maybe we should just ask Barthen about it.
Nothing wrong with asking,
Sure.
but then we might be giving away information that.
I'd be sooner rid of that glove
He
than keep
doesn't
it.
need to know, he doesn't need to know.
It's just also the potential danger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What
If he
danger? You
doesn't-
keep talking about this danger. What's
We
the
don't.
danger?
It's just Orville just gave me. He immediately just came in with I want the glove and gave just a huge amount of gold on the table, a vast amount.
Okay, so he's rich.
It's just the way how he was just immediately knew I had it, he wanted it, and he said, "Here's this, give me," and wouldn't say any word about it when I asked about it. He was so secretive and very.
Well, I remember a guy used to run the glove and wouldn't say a word about it.
He wasn't purple though.
Can't say I got on particularly well with him either. Well, I'd wear the glove safer with you.
Before we start, I think we need to know more. You can't make decisions without knowing all the
But more about what?
bases. We can know about the glove, like what Orville wants with it.
Well, we're not going to get that
Yeah.
information from Orville.
No.
Well,
And I don't
know.
think any of us particularly want to go and see Lady Thornton at the moment.
Why not?
If we think Orville's bad, how bad do you think his master's going to be?
Oh, so she's his master.
Yes.
Right. Oh, I see. So she's right. Oh, it's just so much easier to stay in the chapel.
You know, one step outside, the whole world hits you.
No, it does.
You got that right.
It really does. Oh.
You can't do nothing.
Well, I'm
We
not
just
one.
keep-
I'm
we
not one
just-
to be told what
I'm
to
not
do by a
saying we
rock.
do
yeah.
nothing. We need to make sure
What's-
we're doing
okay.
the right thing, though.
Yeah. But we don't know what would be the right thing if we don't ask questions.
But who are we going to ask the questions to?
I think Barth, he could have something, he could know something about it. If he doesn't know anything about it, then that's going to put.
If he doesn't know
I
anything,
don't think he
if
has
he
any
doesn't know
idea
anything
what's going
about the glove, if it wasn't something we were supposed to deliver
Mm.
to him, then we
So,
know that it's
All I
something
say
is
then,
not.
We
something
go
is
back
not
to
right.
Barthen. We ask him if everything's alright with the consignment. If he says yes, we'll leave. If he doesn't know
Okay.
it's there, we
Alright.
won't know he's missing.
Yeah. Okay then. That's
Oh,
It's a very wise idea.
I've had a lot of time to think.
Okay.
Clear my
Right.
head a bit after all that.
I just begin to stump my way down. Stump, 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 stump.
I
You guys
follow.
I'm
coming?
following, but like I'm not particularly
Yeah.
happy about
Yeah.
following.
I'm just
Because
so
I'm now-
quite happy.
What would you do?
I don't know, but I just don't, like now I know that he's
But
Tolkien's
we're
brother. I'm
both going,
like,
but we don't have the glove.
What?
No,
yeah,
well I'm not taking the glove.
Yeah, I've got the glove on me, which is very.
I know nothing of his brother.
I feel like I've got a target on my back of my head now.
Like that chance.
Like you
Close
didn't,
your ears.
like you didn't anyway. Like you didn't anyway
Never living
in
that
the
down.
first place.
Well, no, I don't know about it. So.
His wisdom hat is just concentric red and white circles.
You look from the top. Oh, that's convenient.
Who's stabbed now? It's like a big target on it.
Making my way.
Looks like a traffic cone.
How
So
far is the
I'm
walk
making my
down?
way downtown.
Right. Don't fall for that one.
Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
Is it far to Barthen's?
Not
going
particularly
that
far
side.
from the chapel,
Right.
so as you find yourself, you see it's getting to about maybe sunset at this time.
Okay, do we pass any red guard on the way there?
You see the occasional red brand walking through his streets. They give you kind of the side eye, nothing particularly out of the ordinary. And you get to Muffins.
Are you going in first?
Okay, you're going first then?
Didn't go straight in the door. Okay.
I mean, he was walking first, like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
You got longer legs than I do.
Your idea, maybe you want to speak to it?
Hey, shaky man.
Well, I walk out. Then.
Alright.
Steps through. Oh, hello again. What can I do for you lot?
I just wanted to make sure everything arrived safely. We didn't seem to have checked it before we left. I thought it'd be the right thing to
Everything's
do.
alright from what I can tell. I haven't really looked over the supplies just yet.
Don't suppose you could do us a favour and just give it a quick once over just to make sure we'd feel better. You know, we want to make sure we've done the job right.
Do you have an...
It wasn't an easy job
Why?
getting here. Some things may have fallen off the back in the attacks as well.
We're just good citizens, you know.
Roll persuasion.
Oh god.
That's probably 13.
9.
13.
Alright, if it makes you sleep better in the night.
Thanks, buddy.
I pretend to be interested in the wares around the shop.
You start
Look at
kicking
that
it.
thing on the wall there. I bet it does something.
That's a window.
I look good in it.
Okay, so after about 5 minutes, he comes back. Everything seems to be accounted for, except for one thing. I
Right.
checked over the list and I couldn't find this ornate glove or something.
Oh well, if I'll be honest, I didn't check the parcel before I arrived. We'll check we
Right.
haven't dropped it off anywhere.
Right.
It wasn't an easy journey getting here, many things may have fallen off.
All good for you.
Have you actually come inside yet, or are you still outside?
Oh, right.
Tell us again about how the journey to this
Yeah.
place was hard as hell.
Standing
No,
towards the door.
It was not an easy journey here. It took us hard getting ourselves here alive and everything else. I'm sorry if we lost anything.
It was sarcasm, short stuff.
And well, dwarves are not known for that.
I've noticed.
I thought Rockseeker had taught you.
I've only met Rockseeker once. I'd rather not meet him again.
I won't press you further. You've been very quiet.
Thank you, you're very good. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently there's this glove we need to worry about.
Worry about?
Does it tell you what the glove is?
This says ornate glove on the list.
Okay, sure.
Well, it could be one of many. We've brought many gloves between us.
Between you.
Well, not myself particularly, but many people wear gloves these days, don't they?
Alright.
We're gonna go, yeah.
We're gonna go around the back.
We're gonna go
We're
like
gonna
this.
go
We're
around
just
the
gonna
back
like
and try and put
head
it,
out.
just
Yeah.
kind of fit it in the car.
I'm referring to you're wearing.
Ah.
You're wearing.
No, it's in the back.
No, you're wearing your own gloves, aren't you?
My own gloves. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Oh right,
You
yeah.
have gloves. They're just.
They're like
you
yeah,
wear-
like
don't
brace
protect
of
you,
like
yeah.
fingerless gloves kind of thing.
I'm
Yeah.
referring to you're just wearing gloves anyway.
Alright. Roll yourself.
Oh.
Oh, God.
11.
Oh, 15.
Oh, so this is interesting. Could you tell me more about this thing on the wall here?
Roll with advantage!
No difference.
I got 15.
What did you roll?
I think it was 11. Yeah, 11. What did you roll? Oh my god, what is
It was
this?
not a good roll.
I was stood between you.
Oh
and
well, I
him.
suppose
sitting
if you're
too close
looking
to
at
you, aren't
wares,
I?
let me help you out here.
Boy, thank you.
Let me help you out here, little short and stubby. This right here. As you sneak out the back and you find yourselves at the carts. You find
You don't
yourselves
tell
at
us
the
when you do
pigpens, and you also see sat there Orville.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Up to something by any chance?
Putting the glove back
Of course you are.
in the cart.
Of course you are. Of course you have to complete your job and your duty. That's what an honourable person would do. Of course.
Then why don't you let us do the honourable bit and put it in the honourable thing? Let us put it in the car.
I am.
Let us go on our business and then you can take it for yourself.
Oh, I
After we've gone.
am. If you please.
I go over to the cart.
Please.
He holds out his purple hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go into a bath. There's the gloves in the cart.
This shovel is quite well made, your boy.
Oh, wait, these are good shovels. As I'm mentioning myself, I respect them. You have good wares here, Barton. You've got any more at the back?
Oh, you're very kind, I've got to say. But no, we don't particularly have much in behind.
Oh,
That's where the supplies that I'm supposed to be saving for other people go.
Oh, do you want the hand carried later in the
I
cart?
want to say that and then
Yeah.
and I was like,
Orville is watching. His eyes just darting between the two of you. Don't be getting any bright ideas. I know there's a best time for all
I may
things.
be right, but I haven't got any ideas at the moment.
I'm right, but I'm not getting any.
The glove, if you would, Alistair.
At the car, I put it in the car. That's it done.
He clenches his hand so hard that you see the fingertips go through his hand.
That was the deal. It's in the car. It's been delivered.
We've done our
That's
duty.
your deal.
Now you can do yours.
We never made a deal.
What do you think, Tim? Do you think you want that one or that one? That one looks the most sturdy, but that one's got a longer handle for you to use.
I don't know, that will seem...
All
I
tension
like,
is
I like
shattered.
the oak, but also the U.
I think that's why they did it.
Yeah.
Ah.
As you see him just reach into the cart and just pluck out the glove. Thank you. And he pockets it and walks away.
I felt like we did it bad.
Oh, we do it too. It was going to end bad no matter what. Ah, what have we done?
Hopefully we kept Barthas out of it.
Oh, perceptions, you two.
Oh, for God's sake.
There's more.
Oh, I was almost
no!
a 17!
Oh, no!
Perception? Oh, bollocks. Fucking 7. Excuse my language.
Excuse me a second. Right, okay,
Oh,
We're
so...
not be seeing you again.
Where's
Oh.
where's a D4? I need to see who this lands on.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
no.
sake.
'Cause there's
Dimension door.
What did you both roll for perception?
7.
6.
Yeah, okay, let's find out. Sorry, Alistair.
Oh, what?
As suddenly you just hear... Boom! And the enormous purse of gold lands on you.
Oh, crap!
I'm rolling that again, that was slanted. For 10 damage.
Oh!
I'm buckled.
Yeah, you're like... Boom! As it lands on you.
It's the hat.
Do we hear that?
You heard a thump! And then you hear...
Orphans, you wouldn't mind working the shop for us, would you?
Yeah, from that sheer weight, you realise Orville threw that.
Don't sell anything we would have. As we scuttle out around the back.
Oh, you wouldn't know that. Well, oh, hello, customers, you got... I failed another sale.
I walked out with a bit of bravado. What's going on here then? What on earth are you doing?
Hit with the bag of gold.
Do we see Orville?
No.
How did you mess that up so badly? Where did that even
You
come
didn't
from?
mess
I look
it
up.
well.
Are there any
You may have
birds in
messed
the
it
sky?
up.
No.
No. Where did that come from?
Stop trying to talk. Stop trying to talk.
Those are some strong
Orville threw
throws.
it. Orville threw it. Help!
Threw it with what? A catapult?
I love
No, he just threw it. And he has the glove, by the way, but...
More or less than 100.
Alright, Alistair, you rest your head. I'll patch you up. Alright, wait, I think I've
How am I winded? I'm getting a concussion.
Well, should. I bet I
it. Especially
should
Such
when
a-
you into your chest.
Brain's such a funny thing.
I should have some energy left to patch you up. See what I can do.
It's a lot of gold.
Oh,
Okay, is it
boy.
enough to pay the small woman?
Fun days.
Plenty to pay the small woman, Tim.
Oh, well, you know, every cloud has a golden lining, I guess.
Please say that again. I missed the first half. It sounded beautiful.
It's alright, Nick, the blood in your ears was in the way. I'll heal you. I will use cure wounds if I kneel beside you.
Don't worry, Alistair, I'm sure you can watch it on the action replay. On the CCTV footage outside Barthen's.
What's that?
I think his Lexus is going to be on what he knows.
He's like so disconnected from intelligence. He sees into our
He
reality.
sees the future.
You regain 10 points. No.
Oh, back up where I was. Thank you.
Go ahead, suddenly pops back out your shoulders.
However, I
Is that what you feel
having-
like?
Having finished the spell, I collapse to the ground alongside you with a heavy sigh.
Oh, you okay? Thank you.
I'll try to do that again though.
Yeah, I think.
Do you need money to do it?
No.
I'm holding out my coin purse to you.
My energy's been spent.
Okay.
You keep your money.
Okay, for sure.
I think after this past 10 minutes, we need a break.
I think we need to go back to the chapel. Maybe.
Shall I carry this then?
Hopefully, it's just standing. Orville's not outside yet.
Probably.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Can I
It's
go
just
back and
following.
find that ear
This
now?
Orville, he's.
I feel like that's the safer option.
Find that ear.
Roll your perception, Shula.
Okay. That was a natural one.
As you finish looking through the bag of gold, you see a note at the bottom.
Oh, great.
Payment is due upon services rendered.
Was it a 1? Was the AC for that? Or I don't know what. I'm scared because that's usually your 1s are horrible. Your 1s are horrible.
Oh no, that's just a search.
Okay.
It could be horrible. She remembered after the fact, oh yeah, there's paper in there. You're expecting worse, I
I was
understand.
expecting so much worse.
Roll perception check was. I wonder what you can see in this bag here.
Whoops. I can stick her head in the bag and 2 coins to just blind her.
Don't give him any ideas.
It's not a Victorian funeral.
I'm wearing
Coins
points.
on ice.
Shula gets a paper cut.
Oh boy.
Gains 1 point.
Covered coins.
From the paper.
She gets gold poisoning.
Oh.
Okay.
The payment is due upon services rendered.
Yep.
Do you read that aloud or you just read that? You read that
And it's very ornately written.
Very ornately written. A bit like the runes on the glove.
Yeah, such wonderful penmanship.
I don't know. I'm going to give it to I take the note out and just give it to Alistair. What do you think that means? I'm just flabbergasted by this.
Either we owe payment or we've been paid.
Or is she going to ask us to do more?
Yep, depends.
I think maybe
on-
we've been paid.
I think we've
What
been
have you
paid.
got yourselves into now?
Us. We're a team now.
Oh, I'd be careful with that. I've got other loyalty to tend to. I can't let you interfere.
I'm going to say, put it this way. I don't think. I think Lady Thornton.
again.
Yeah. I can't speak right now.
Hey, Orville came for you, not me. If I don't have to bring any more trouble, I won't.
Orville knew you were in the temple.
Did he?
Sure, you
There was
heard
one
you
or
speak
two priests there. I wouldn't say was a surprise.
He knows your name.
He
He knows
all of
you're
us.
here.
Oh.
Or should, well, at least Lady Thornton does, and to pass the information to him.
He knows who I am.
He knows who I am, what I've done.
If he
And
knows
I'm
the
told
same
him.
of me, he'll know I won't be helping him.
Yeah, that's probably why he came
That's
to
why
us.
you left me alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. Yeah, who they have to talk had sort of spoken to know why my history. But, okay.
Well, here's not the place. Let's get back.
Try and stay out of
Watch the
trouble.
sky for any more falling bags.
I mean,
It's either a very good or a very bad thing.
Miss Shula,
Yes.
you seem quite smart. I wonder if you could help me on the way back. I feel like if this is for everyone, maybe we should, divide it 4 ways. Is there enough in my 4 to go and see the gnome lady?
Yes, there is.
No, could you help me with that?
Of course. Well, when we go back to the chapel, we'll divide the money up between us.
Sure,
Okay?
thank you.
And then we can go back to the.
Thank you.
No,
That's
no,
very
no.
nice of you.
I
Okay,
wave a cursory thank you to
I'll lift
Barth.
the sack and
Yeah, Barthen's just like, what on earth happened?
You may want to keep your door locked for the next couple of hours. If I were you, boss, I'd keep the locks bolted for the next couple of hours.
And let your brother know you're safe.
to do that.
Because
Everyone's got his own.
we're a
My
help.
brother,
Yeah.
He's a good sport.
Amazing. Is he cook? Is he the cook?
What?
Is he the
Does he
cook?
make the food?
Does he make the food at the?
Yeah, he's Toblin.
Yeah. No.
but
I was
does
asking.
Toblin make the food?
Yeah. Oh, is it amazing food? Amazing food.
Lovely apple
Yeah.
pie.
That's what it was for.
We like to know that he's really capable of that kind of stuff because we know that his calling in life wasn't really what he should have been doing.
Seems to have not regretted it at least. He's really enjoyed it.
When have you seen him regret anything?
I've only met him
We've
once.
only seen him once.
He lost a leg.
He didn't seem to be too bothered about it.
You
Lost
don't
a
know
leg.
my brother.
Yeah.
Poor man. I believe it's too late to do
You
anything
don't
about
know
that
my
now.
brother.
Seems like a good man though. Let's keep going.
Sure.
Look
Oh,
after him.
by the way, Barthen, if you're gonna go outside, maybe put on a helmet.
Why?
Raining gold.
So,
Really? He just walks out with a bucket.
I take that as my cue to leave.
Yeah.
Come on, Tim, let's go back to the temple.
You talking to each other. Come on, let's go back to the temple now.
except she's like,
Yeah. It's a weird inverted thing.
I lead the walk back.
He was 6.
I lead the walk
6
back.
foot 8.
Okay.
Okay.
As you head your way back to the chapel, it is starting to come to
Oh,
about
it's in my
sunset. And there's just that faint glow of orange left in the sky just before it hits twilight. And as you get to the chapel, nothing seems to have changed. And as you check, that green sheen is still there.
Good. Good. I knock on the door.
Hello?
I've returned.
Fantastic.
so
I'm glad
so
that
have
you
the
are
rest
back.
of us.
Hmm?
So have the rest of us. We're here too.
Oh, hello, you're great too.
You're great too.
Tim smiles a toothless smile.
Through the door.
Here's Timmy.
I trust all has been alright in our absence.
What's that?
I trust all has been alright in our absence.
Everything has been fine.
Good.
There have not been any problems. It is not a concern. I have tended to this place. How did it
That
go?
everything else.
How did it
Yeah.
go at this, the Stonehill? I understand that Orville had something to ask of you.
He asked
I haven't
it, we
seen
didn't
him yet.
like him.
Hmm?
He asked it, we didn't like him. And then he went away.
I'm glad you have a good taste of character.
And then he
And
threw
that
gold
was
at
all that
us.
happened?
No,
I kind of like,
just like
knowing that
bruising,
Tim's
wheezing.
holding the bag, I just kind of stand in front of his arms and like hide it.
Cigarette places her hand upon your head and realises there's kind of a dent there. She's like, oh dear. And just closes her hands for a second and there's a faint glow of gold. And then suddenly the dent in your skull just goes,
Ooh, ugh. I can taste Aiken. Bacon.
You feel better now.
Aiken bake.
Aiken bake.
you
Goes
have
too
it.
far the other way, you get a domed head.
Turns into Mega Man.
Your wizard hat just actually fits on your head.
I don't have a hat, it's a hood.
Don't be wearing that with a pointy head.
We'll just go this, just like that.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We met him again and done that. With
He hit you on the head?
that. Well, he didn't hit me, he more launched a projectile that weighs a lot at me. Very high.
And you didn't dodge it?
Didn't see it.
Fair enough. Can't expect everything from people.
No. No.
But, oh well, what can we really do?
Alright, I would like to have a sit down.
So what is your plan now?
Well, it looks like it's getting dark. Maybe we should go to sleep.
You are welcome to rest here.
Thanks, that's very nice.
I will not stop you.
Ooh, that's...
Watch yourself.
Of course.
What? What have I done that you don't know of?
That's a good way to put it. What have you done
No.
that you're aware of?
I was asking yourself, what have I done that you don't know of?
Which I don't know. What have you been doing?
He's onto me.
If you need me in the confessionals over there. I won't judge you in there, but if you talk to me out here.
Say, how religious are you?
Not
Oh boy.
Not very right now.
Tomorrow is a Catholic.
Or very.
Now.
Oh, dear.
You just find another skeleton as you open the door to go inside.
Oh. Look at the skeletons in our closet.
You set them up so well for that.
They were not in mine.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh dear, oh dear.
How familiar am I with the lamp at the chapel at this point?
You are very familiar with the first 3 feet of it.
You just can't do anything.
You're not aware that it's got a ceiling.
That stone fell from the sky.
Hey, that's foreign country to you.
Sister Garel,
Yes.
would you happen to have lodging suitable for our company?
Lodgings? No, but you can rest here. I am not going to stop you.
I looked at him. Anywhere you would find comfortable.
I mean, literally anywhere. I just.
Alright, well, will you be resting as well, or will we see you awake in the morning?
I will not rest. Not while there is still stuff trying to get in here. And she just taps upon the wall and it's stopped by that sheen. It is only maintained as long as I am here.
Your faith is inspiring.
You are
Just
very
one day I
kind.
will be able to stand up to it.
Come on. Would you like to stay up? I've got some things I would like to do just before sleep, so how about you and I stay up and allow Sister to sleep? And then
I
we...
don't know if I can sustain
I
the
don't
shield
think
myself.
you are understanding me.
No,
If
I
I
understand.
sleep,
If
the
she's
shield goes.
The shield go,
I
yes.
can't sustain this myself.
I-
From what you have told me, there's enough out there I don't want it getting in.
And from what I heard, something tried to take me while I was sleeping. I do not want to
Okay.
repeat that.
Okay. Just wanted to give an option of potential.
I appreciate the option and the offer, but you don't quite understand things.
Okay. Yeah, I do, but you just think you're not getting me understanding
You woke up grumbling.
So we head to wherever, which will have been a room where the cleric slept.
You find a nice little
I've
side
cleaned 3 feet of it.
Yeah.
side function room that's for like prayer and such.
Well, just make yourself comfortable.
Sure.
Sure.
You just roll out and you're like that. Fine.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get my bag and just to push it, like onto to clear up, to get the bedroll, just push it. I mean, and just like to get rid of all, like any form of debris or anything that's out in the way. And then and then just in the long rest, just for 10 minutes or an hour of it, I set a brass bowl with some herbs in, charcoal, and then go to bed.
I wait.
No one knows yet.
Interesting.
I wait.
I mean,
for
you're going to
that.
tell me what you're doing, but still.
No.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I hold off everyone going to sleep. I wait about 20 minutes.
Okay, as you just sit back down, you hear, ah, ah, and as you look up, you see there is a hole in the ceiling. It's not very high up, seems to be kind of a side detachment from the building, and you see the crow just peeking through the hole, and as you see it just move to go into the hole, it goes against the shield and poof into purple smoke.
Toodaloo.
That's weird.
I spent the first 20 minutes of the rest. I want to watch the sleeping bodies, just make sure there's no cold, there's no purple sheen.
Okay.
Just
What, sleeping? Us? Sleeping?
Yeah, as
Oh,
you
okay.
fall asleep. Just
Wait,
like,
you see this like X in the ground, not X like chalked.
It's cool up.
That's good.
Nice.
I just hold off for just 20 minutes because I know the last time somebody slept here it didn't end well.
Huh?
But it ended well. The last
Oh,
time
no,
somebody
you
slept-
see-
If you'd be able to tell whether my
yeah.
sleep
Anyway, there was a bit in the
happening
middle.
or not.
The bit in
Yeah.
the middle wasn't so good. So I'm just going to keep an eye out as you drift off to sleep, just to make sure there's nothing.
You see a barn owl.
Okay.
With a red line down its head.
Oh dear.
If we
Not
can get
red,
in
not-
here,
not-
it's safe.
yeah. Just like it's like feathers are red that just goes down like
I'm checking sleeping boys, making sure there's no energy, there's no cold,
that. Okay.
no purple growing through them.
Just a soft rumble from inside
I
the
was
shell.
going to say, anything but time.
Probably not the team, no. If there is not, then I join the rest of them.
As you're just taking your watch, you're just keeping an eye out, and then suddenly you just hear, woo, woo. Near a flutter, you look up at the hole again, and there's a owl, big brown owl perched on the hole, woo, and just drops down, lands on the ground, turns its head to look towards where Alistair's sleeping, and just hops up, woo. Just lays its head against your shoulder.
Wait, what? Is that the? Is that the barn? What? Okay. I thought I suppose those were just one that's just there.
Alistair has a very confusing dream at this point in time.
I'm very confused right now.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I thought, did he? It was like, okay, sure, let's just go on with this.
And as everybody falls asleep, each in turn place a hand on the side of their neck just to check for warmth.
Oh, so you're checking for a pulse.
No, just to check for warmth.
Okay. You find there is warmth.
And upon satisfied that
There is a clear enough circulation of blood.
there's no ominous goings on,
No chill touch.
and I go to sleep with myself.
Mm-hmm. Who else are you going to sleep with?
I mean, there's a lovely
It's
lady
big.
out there.
No, you're a dwarf. And with me.
Half
Okay.
elf, half dwarf, half elf.
So, I'm guessing you guys are having a long rest?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you take... Who's taking the last watch?
Oh.
Okay. Tim takes the last watch. Okay. And as you just plonk yourself, twiddle your fingers, do. It's just...
Get your head up.
You say... It's odd. Roll me perception.
16.
Sound seems to be coming from the roof.
Can I see anything or intuit what it might be?
As you look, suddenly just a rock goes through the hole and just smacks into the floor. The tapping stops. And you just say, yes, first try.
Is there a note around the rock?
There is a note.
What language is it?
I unfurl it.
What languages do you know?
Not undercommon.
I recognise the letter E. in places.
I know. Common and Aquan. Which is the language of the turtles.
Yeah, I imagine.
And the
Yes,
newts. It's mostly blah 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 blah.
Go
blah.
figure.
I can't wait for you to have a conversation with a newt.
That's the language of the Herculoids.
I like Dory.
How would you back name Tic Tac Toe in that? Like somebody's. It's just weird. It's great.
It's very
I mean, it's actually.
Oh.
You only say you're swallowing an apple at the same time.
Or choking on a lozenge.
Okay, so, well, since you don't know Undercommon, I can't pass this to you.
That's fine.
But as nothing else particularly eventful happens, you guys awaken at the sound of...
Oh god, they have these.
I sit bolt up and go to walk out the door and I'm not in my own temple anymore.
You're like, oh god, yeah, that's right.
Oh, this looks significantly better. I forgot.
Wow, you just woke up and you're a bitch.
I'm not there. I'm not there anymore.
Hey, good boy, good morning. We got another letter.
What?
Postman's case.
Thank you, Tim.
You know
I've been
Undercommon,
awake.
right?
I do, yeah.
There you go.
How long have you been awake, Tim?
No, you know, for the entirety of my life. A few hours.
Yes. Oh well, you've done well. Where did it come from?
Where did it go?
Where is
Nope.
I look at the 3 feet I've cleaned so far, and my gaze tracks up the ceiling. Right.
So how are you going to get up there?
You realise that when it was thrown, it landed in kind of a puddle and it kind of splashed that 3 foot of wall you've kept clean.
Oh.
Well, now we have to do something about it. Well.
So, good boy, when you're cleaning this place, how can you get up there or here?
I'll be honest, I haven't thought of that yet.
Not been thinking, Crowley.
I'm sure there'll be a way. Say, where were you told to meet again?
Hmm?
Where were you told to meet again?
Me too.
The purple.
You said you wanted to meet someone and we chose not to. Where was that?
Oh no, we did meet
We
him.
did meet.
Yeah.
You met Orville.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah. He was outside. He's the one who threw, he's the one who threw the thing at me.
The Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill.
Sure.
Well, he's not there anymore.
Well, no, he left.
I thought that across to you. No, you can see.
Yeah.
Oy.
Like, pull it up next time.
Okay.
That's the same word that surprised me.
Yeah. Didn't know we already done one. I thought we'd just been continuing our
Well, yeah,
original.
solving something.
We only did what our job was. To make that delivery.
Oh, that was our job.
No,
It wasn't mine.
Bartha's had the list of the glove. It was on the list of what needs to be
Are
done.
either of you going to explain what's in the note?
Oh, of course, sorry.
Yeah,
You're,
so- yeah.
you don't really do it.
Yeah.
Well, if you see he has it, you better ask him.
Go to the mines exchange. And my lady has a little talk for you. It's in the same handwriting. Yeah.
Another.
Not this.
Does it not say please?
Nope.
Oh, no, it's just going.
Oh,
That
that's
note in the bottom of the bag.
Right?
It meant she expected more of us.
I have a good mind to turn around and leave here right now.
Do you now?
So if we didn't speak Undercommon, we would not be able to read any of the orders.
You're right.
Oh my god, this is very convenient.
Would you not?
It's like they knew.
Well, do we go? Do we not?
I mean,
I sort of, as it's going on, I sort of sidestep over to the mud that splattered up the wall and start scrubbing away. It's like one eye on commission, one eye kind of scrubbing quietly.
I suppose we could.
I mean, Oriel knew about Gundren.
Mm-hmm.
Gundren wants to
Mine.
set up the mine.
Yeah. Maybe she's.
Maybe they're working together.
Maybe.
Feel
And
better
then why
about
would
it.
she need to take the glove off of Gundren?
I mean, maybe,
Maybe he was delivering it.
yeah.
It wasn't exactly hidden, was it?
Then why would Orville have to come to us to get it separately?
Yeah, something very important, I think. Well, yeah, it is. The amount he paid us, that's a hefty amount.
I spin the coin again. It lands on heads.
I'll roll for that.
I would have thought it'd land on beard.
Ouch!
Dwarven coins have heads or beards.
I don't know what a tail is.
I mean, the whole point is Tim always quite double-headed, so there's no risk of me flipping it and it being anything on my head. But
It never lands on beard.
flip this thing every day of my life, always got the same result. Must be so unlucky.
Tails, I win. Wait a
The
minute.
day that it lands on beard, you know something's going
That is when I freak, yes.
Who's been touching my coin?
Well, if we don't go to her, she'll keep poking holes in my
Yeah.
temple.
To be fair, I think that
And
hole might have
launching-
already been there.
Yeah. So it's kind of
You
hard.
think?
It is kind of hard to do.
Well, that one was already there. I don't think that one was. I checked those two earlier.
Which one are we pointing at? The big one or those little
Well, the
ones?
one your arrow flew up to was already there.
Oh, it's
Owl? What owl?
Oh.
We noticed the owl.
Yeah.
That is your arrow, right?
Yeah.
As you sat up, you just realised it's on your head.
Oh, hey, Perry.
Wait, so that's...
It bends down and just looks you in the eyes.
Where did that come from?
Oh.
You-
I learned
From here.
something new.
You learned something
From
new.
your
didn't
mouth?
you? Oh,
No. That's a sound effect for magic.
magic.
You didn't know it had sound effects.
Well, would you rather just go?
That's sound effect for axe.
Leave the owl alone.
I didn't. I wasn't. It wasn't at the owl. I like owls.
Good.
Although not when they're bears.
No, that other owl bear was great.
That does make it a bit
He's just an owl, right?
In a sense, more of a fey creature that is. We have a very strong bond.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
He's not going to turn into a bear.
His head just wheels round to look at you.
Tickle under the chin.
Under the chin. Under the chin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Owls have chins.
Scott,
If he turns his head, you won't find it.
it's like sort of underneath the beak kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be basic
Yeah,
enough.
you just gotta find it.
Just poke
Very
it in the
soft.
neck.
Yeah, he and I have a quite a close bond to say. I can look through his eyes and I can hear within a mile.
Ooh.
That sounds incredibly
So,
useful.
and you can.
Can it fly up to the house and have a look at that dark
How
cloud?
far away is the house?
I'd say about.
It's over a mile, because I think that's hard to.
It's not over a mile.
Okay. That, I'm just going to get the actual deets up.
So we prepare 4 spells.
Might be able to prepare more, might you?
Yeah. How many? Where do I find the number of spells I can prepare?
Number of spells you can prepare. It'll be in your modifiers.
In the spell.
I believe it is your level plus your spell modifier.
So I can prepare 5 spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going to get the.
Raise your wisdom only plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have great
This
rolls.
isn't-
That's my
The card
highest
doesn't have
stat.
any information.
Yeah, it's
It's my highest
it's not
stat.
beyond a mile. So
Yeah.
you can work with that. Depends on what you want to do with it.
Yeah. Just... Thank you. Next action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears in the proclamation wherever it summons or summons. Finally, when you cast a spell with a range touch from your hand into this. Oh, that's limit spells. Why can't I find things? While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, I've got them backwards. As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. Gain the benefits of any special senses the familiar has. During this time, you are deaf, blind, with no regard to your senses. So what is it?
You can do it if you want.
So if I do this,
Stories, you don't
I won't be
have
able to. I won't. I have to hold on to at least one of your hands or shoulders just so I don't buckle or fall over.
Yeah, it's
or
fine.
anything.
I'm sitting next to you.
Alright then. So I go into Perry's eyes
Okay.
and
As you
tell him to.
waft into Perry's eyes, you suddenly feel you can hear a lot easier. You can hear just sounds of very faint rainfall on the ceiling, and you didn't even realise it was raining at all.
I can still speak, can I? But I can't feel anything.
You can. I don't think you can speak. I think it's all through the familiar.
All through the familiar. Okay. Oh. What is a pigeon? It's a very confused owl.
You're confusing it.
It's. I'm just double checking.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Just tell them to go. I'm not going to lean against that anymore. Do a flyby of the place, or not over the top, just near enough where you can see the house. Where was? Oh, I can't remember anything now.
It doesn't say you can't speak, it just says that you are deaf
It
and
says
blind
no,
with
I'm
regard to your own senses. You can still
Send them.
say you can
Oh,
still
okay.
feel and you can still feel and move, you just can't hear or see.
Okay.
So it'd be kind of redundant.
No, but he could speak and tell us what
Okay,
he's
yeah,
tell
I
us
was
what
gonna
he's
That's
say,
what
seeing.
it's for, just let- just say what I see.
okay,
You carry it
or
across,
you
yeah.
can-
Yeah.
You can say what you can see, but we
Yeah.
can't communicate back with you.
Yes.
If we asked you a question, you can't reply to it because you can't
Yeah.
hear us.
Unless we ask the owl the question.
Yes.
The owl's
true.
currently
No,
not.
it's a long
Yeah.
way away.
The hour is now
Hearing
gone.
ain't that good. Okay, so what would you
yeah.
like it to
The owl's
do?
got to know.
I I can't remember the name of the place. Was it
The
Sendom?
Manor?
Crescenda.
Yeah,
Just
I've never been
Crescenda
outside.
Manor.
Sendom Manor. Let's make sure I write this stuff down.
I mean, I wrote the first part. I wrote the second part of the name though.
I know loads
I wrote
about
the
the
name of the
chapel,
Lord
but don't know
properly.
about anything else right now.
You know those 3 feet.
I do. I know
Yeah,
the
just
whole
a-
chapel up to
Just
about
a fly like to when it's within like visual, you can see Sendom Manor, not get too close.
Okay, as it just raises itself up, and you're about a good half a mile above the entirety of the town. And as you look over, you don't see much of the manor, but you can see the hill, and it just seems to be a shroud of darkness above it,
All the way around it, just like
all the way around it.
yeah. It's completely covered in fog. I can't get any sun on it.
Okay.
To get actual eyes on it, we'll have to go to it.
As you fly a little further down, though, you do realise that you can see under it,
Under the fog.
under the
Oh,
darkness.
you're it's carrot and a stick to me.
Dead mouse
Kill
play out.
Damn it.
That thing they used to do with the Romans, where they couldn't sacrifice an animal unless it asked to be sacrificed, so they'd tie a carrot to a knife and then hold it out towards it, and if it went for the carrot, they assumed it wanted to be slaughtered. just thought I'd put that out there.
Wow, darkness.
So,
Oh.
beginning of Castle of Darkness.
Hello,
Oh.
darkness, my old friend.
Oh, animal slaughter.
Fun.
Better than children.
Yay, shamans.
Right. How far away is Harry right now?
Perry is about, I would say, a third of a mile above the ground,
From the
from above where you are.
From the manor.
From the manor, he's about half a mile.
I'll go a bit, where does it like end where there's like no buildings? Like there's no,
About,
just
about kind of
just
the
there,
foot of the hill.
I'll go about that distance away like just
So
over.
you'll fly, okay, as you fly, you kind of swoop down, glide softly, and kind of just hover slightly at the foot of the hill.
How far away is the foot of the hill?
The foot of the hill is about a third of a mile away from you.
I'm sorry, I'm from the manor. Everything's
Oh, from the manor, it's a good like 200 feet.
Okay, that's close. That's way closer than I thought. Very good.
Wait, no, what was it? 200 feet? No, that's 50 feet, sorry.
200 feet was too close already. Oh, not going any closer. Just have a poke about, just look around and listen.
From what you can see, you see that there seems to be a sign that's had decay just beat all through it, and you can make out slightly, it seems to be saying, and door, and
I'm assuming it's the man's name. Yeah.
But yeah, there's just like all kinds of holes and pieces ripped out of it.
Okay. I snap Harry out and then snap him back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a moment of confusion? Like, whoop!
Right, the mountain is in complete disarray. The fog's covering the top part of it. I can't see anything, but from below it just seems like a rundown manor. There's no one outside, is there?
Being run
No,
down
outside
doesn't mean
you
it's
can see.
empty. I gesture
Yeah.
to the walls around us.
Okay. So couldn't see anyone on the outside. As far as I know, no one saw Perry or even took much notice of him. Still early in the morning, so these creatures could still be out if they're around here. I shouldn't think of that.
Why are you so nervy?
I'm nervous because Orville put me on edge. How strong he is. He clenched his fist so hard he poked his fingers outside of his palm.
What?
And his head just
Yeah.
kind of swivels.
And
It's a
he's
little bit gross.
It's a bit weird.
yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming if he's a man that's supposed to be dead.
It's like he's full of this
Does that
gelatinous
information
jelly.
spark any
Just-
memories? Would I recognise that he's undead from that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty on the dot.
Yeah.
You don't need to have been living in a chapel to know that's undead.
So imagine,
Oh,
like,
sorry.
imagine a doll full of just jelly,
I've never
and
seen
you
one
can do whatever you
before.
want with it. That's essentially him.
I've
Remember that
probably
bit in
seen
Harry
one.
Potter where he lost all bones in his hand and he just went,
Yeah,
yeah, that.
Right.
a bit stronger.
Much stronger.
so much stronger.
So
Doesn't sound like the sort of person you want to be getting on the wrong side of.
Yeah.
No.
Too late for me.
You did
I
what you
think it's
wanted,
too late
didn't you?
for all of us.
Well, he wanted me to hand him the glove when the cart was right there, but I wanted to follow the deal. So I put the glove in the cart instead of in his hand, which he then took the glove, walked off, and then threw as hard as he could, all of them 1,000 gold coins.
So he still paid you,
Yeah.
even though you hadn't followed through on his deal.
No, we had followed through on it.
No, we
We
followed
had-
through
we
on
hadn't-
Parthon's
we
deal.
forgot to put
We
the
didn't
glove
make
in the
any
cart.
deal- We didn't make any deal with him. Although,
Why would he pay you if he didn't have to?
well, I think he's paying us to go do this next
Probably.
thing now.
Services rendered.
Mm.
New service.
I think it was for the glove. I think that's... Is it the same bag or the same
It
size?
was the same bag.
Okay. Yeah, so that was for the glove. I don't want to dive headfirst into them, just go right to the manor.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but I don't know who else to ask without getting on anyone's worse side.
Well, I think maybe we should go to this mine exchange
Mm.
and see
Yeah,
what.
I was going to say, let's
And at least see what they
Yeah, I
want.
was just curious
Um,
about the manor.
Okay. Sure.
Well, not to sound like a broken magic music disc, but if you could help me at the blacksmith
Of
store.
course, I will. I will
Yeah,
help
yeah,
you
we're
too.
gonna-
I will
let's take
help
you
you.
there.
On the way.
I was going to say, because while like he was, while like Harry was off, I was like sharing out the money.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. What is that?
So
You each have 250 gold.
250.
Yeah.
I couldn't have the surprise.
If you
Should
shared
I be
out
sharing
the
out
other
the
gold,
The other gold? I haven't even counted it yet. Yes, I'll count the gold.
Okay, if you
What
look in the
about
bag,
Varus?
there is 250 gold in it.
Well, what about Varus? Do you think I'm going to pay Varus? You can pay him his share of that if you want, but...
But he did the job with us.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he deliver any goods?
I was going to say, did he give but
He struggled as much as you did to get there.
He got shot on the way there. He stabbed me in my sleep and then he ran off.
You also
He did
saved
save
your
your
life.
life.
Did he?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I
forgive me if I don't
mean-
take your word for it.
I don't mind forgoing my payment for
Will you
gun
take my word for it, Simone?
Oh, you're not. I'll put 50.
And
I'll
you've
put
no
50 gold
reason
in
to lie.
for Varus. I would like him to at least have some earnings from the struggle.
Oh, very well, very well.
because I'm not handing it.
Because
handing
we
over
all
even
nearly
250.
died.
Well, you can
Okay.
carry his share on his behalf
Great.
and then give it to him when he turns out.
So
If
what was it?
he
250.
turns
So
up.
it's
I've still
50
got.
gold each.
50 each.
And
Plus I've got Verus's,
I've
so
got
I
it.
get 100.
and if you
extra
do, and if you
gold.
divide that 1,000 by 5, then that's 200. So
Yeah.
250 total each.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want me to carry? Because I've got money that he from the cave.
Well, yeah, you take that because you've got.
You
the-
pay him whatever you want, having nothing to do with it.
So we've all got an extra 250 gold.
I like this.
No, 200. Because we will put 50 in for Varus. So we've got 200.
This is going to
No,
snap.
but
I can't
including the
spend
other
money.
stuff. 'Cause there was 1,000
how much
there
is
was
it?
1,000
Yeah.
from the Orville, and then
Yeah.
250 from Gundren.
Yeah, so 1,250
Okay.
divided by 5 is 250 each.
Oh,
So we've each got 250.
okay. Alright then. I didn't hear that bit.
Playing a character who doesn't care about money is counter to
Then
everything
what-
I've been
yeah.
doing for the last year. I have hoarded everything.
And which one of you is carrying Verus's?
I'll carry it.
He's
You're
carrying
back,
it because he's
yeah.
carrying.
You're now-
He's carrying.
Given
stuff
that you
from
were the guy who was
Hey.
robbed in the first place, you're now carrying the most money of all of us.
Yep.
Ooh, well, how much do you think?
No.
We just gave it to you. We know how much you carry.
Oh yeah, we don't know what else I had on me though.
No, we know how much you're carrying from what we gave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm quite well off
I'm
at the
feeling
moment.
that target
Not gonna
again.
lie.
Feeling
What is it with you and this target thing? What have you been doing to make yourself feel so threatened?
The glove and now a lot of money, which was before a lot of money was taken off of me, which then yeah.
Oh yes, that poor
And
urchin.
the child.
Oh, yeah. The one who robbed you.
Although I don't think that should make you feel like a target. More.
No,
Tim.
Tim.
Let's
just
just
end
leave
this.
it.
Let's yeah.
Let's just not
Let's
bring
leave
it
this
up anymore.
conversation.
What if?
Okay. All right then. So
I won't ask if you don't want to tell me.
Hey, the plots are.
Let's-
As I said, the confessional's right over there.
let's let things simmer down before anyone starts talking about stuff that is.
Anything interesting that I missed?
Oh, we're just talking about money and how Tim was told Coin about the dead child. Well, maybe dead child.
The dead child, of course.
You know, dead children.
Of course, always got to talk about them.
Casuals up there.
Alright.
Should we make our way out then?
Should we go to the blacksmith on the way?
Yeah.
Oh sure, I don't know if I've mentioned about it before.
What would you like to do?
I'm tempted to leave my gold here, not carry it with me.
Okay.
Well, the chapel. Fair enough.
That's a fair point. I'm just very cautious, like,
I mean,
How-
I'm about-
how well
I'm
protected
quite
is
precious
this
of
place?
Oh, I
my
don't
coin.
care.
I mean,
I feel like carrying
I tucked mine inside my shell.
Yeah. I'm not.
yeah.
The money I've gathered, I'm going to tomorrow. That's my use for it.
Oh, you were just leaving it here.
I'm leaving
I
it here.
hide
Okay,
my
fair
coin first inside my loot.
So you
When
hide,
you play with the next
so you hide your loot in your loot.
Yeah. Yes,
I
I
would
do.
like to. Yeah, I'm going to. From
They're actually not
We
my
would
loot
look for
in
it.
the bio. Not the loot,
Who would look there?
which is the loot special.
Well, if they move it, shh. It sounds like one of those reindeers. Just shh.
Who would be brave enough to touch her loot?
Maniacs, that's it.
You touch my loot, you die.
Okay, so we make our way
So wait,
outside,
I
I
think it's level
guess.
3, I get 30 points.
Okay then.
I'm gonna,
I mean, this burning ones.
I'm gonna walk my way over to the blacksmith's.
You walk your way to those blacksmiths, okay? And
So I-
Presumably
I've
with
left
at
you
least a
with-
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
said I'd come with you, so I am
You did.
coming with you.
You going
Appreciate that, thank you.
Sure.
What about you, Kaboin?
I will. I've stowed away 200 gold
Not
pieces,
first.
and then I
And announce. Not first and say, hello,
It's the turtle man.
this is Tim the Turtle. Don't
Okay.
shoot me.
Sure, okay.
You head on over to the same seemingly pillbox kind of building.
With the
And
broken door.
yes, with the doorknob blown off of it.
What happened
Tap
here?
on the door with a claw.
Oh, that's what happens when you don't announce yourself.
I stepped aside the door, fearing another flood.
Hey there, tiny lady.
What do you want? Whoever you are.
Oh, it's just me again.
Who?
You know, me.
The
I
turtle.
don't know, me.
The turtle man.
You've been here
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Paddy
Grandpappy. Okay.
counters.
Sure.
All over the
Can we
place
come
already.
in without being shot?
I envy you.
Hold on. Okay.
That didn't sound good.
No, it's
Oh no,
crossbow.
she was taking it out.
You open it up
Yeah.
and you see several weaponry
She
adorning
points, she
the
points
walls.
at you, just duck. It's very
However, you see
sensitive,
a
but just fine.
position
I
there.
don't crossbow.
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
So, we sort of fell into a little windfall, and I thought
I'm watching.
maybe we managed to get enough for this. Shula, I don't suppose you could.
Yeah, I help him count his money out.
If you don't mind me asking, where'd you get that?
We did a job. We just got paid.
Who for?
Uh,
Who's got that kind of money in here?
Mr. Roxy,
Very important
The
man.
red brains?
we were tasked here to deliver tools for Rockseeker. He paid up true to his word.
Alright then. I don't know this rock seeker, but alright.
Fellow
Yeah,
dwarf.
money's money. As promised, 100 gold and I will fix your grandpappy's shield.
Coins there.
Sure, thank you.
Sure. Come back tomorrow. I will have it made for you.
That's very kind of you.
Good.
You work fast, I'm impressed.
Grabs the person. It's like, well, yeah, I'm a gnome.
Right.
Don't know that
If
explains
we're
it.
Good
going
to
by
see your
dwarf-
people again.
I understand you're going from dwarven standards, but we are pretty fast.
Oh, you be careful.
She just hefts the crossbow across her shoulder. Don't worry, you be too.
Just like almost in jest, I pull out my light crossbow and just sort of rest it on my shoulder. Presumably it looks tiny compared
It's
to
like
my
resting
other stuff.
yeah. It's like resting a pistol.
Yeah. I take out mine and go, I understand, and I rest mine, unloaded.
Yeah, she just gestures to the walls, and as you turn around and look at the door, you realise it's attached to string that will fit into 2 ballistas that are pointed from the corners of the ceiling.
Well, don't worry,
You
fellas.
won't want people getting in here, do you?
No, Tracy, enough I don't.
Don't worry, Kaboin. It's not
Would
about
you with the red
size.
guards running around?
Why, do they threaten you here too?
Oh, yeah.
To be fair.
But trust me, a couple visited, no more have visited since. As she just gestures to behind, where there are several red cloaks hung on the wall.
Well,
I think you need to be nice to the gnome.
I can't say I blame you.
And I don't blame you either.
Not exactly civil folk around here. I put quite well away, quite rather hurriedly.
She doesn't put hers away.
No. Well, you do good to keep your defences up.
Oh, don't worry, I do.
We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yes, you will.
just
And
a-
I will have Grandpappy's shield fixed for you.
Thank you. Tim scrapes his way out.
What
Do you have questions for me?
What daggers do you have for sale?
Daggers? Standard daggers.
Are they all laid out or just?
She
set
just
up?
points to the wall, and there is a rack of like several differently coloured blades.
Sure. Any of them of particular interest or just?
Oh, they're all daggers.
Okay.
I mean, you want a dagger? I can give you a dagger.
Yeah.
2 gold.
Okay. I expected so much more. I don't know.
It's a dagger.
I know.
It's not like it's a magical dagger.
I know. It's just.
No, that's not me.
It's
no, you
good.
want to talk to what's her name, Miss Thornton, if you want them.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? It always leads back to her.
It's like she planned this.
Yeah.
It's like she made sure that she was the important one.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take one of the simple daggers.
Sure.
Not, so I don't call it
Takes
simple.
one and with a red hilt
Yeah.
and passes it to you.
Yep.
2 gold, thank you.
So, you wouldn't happen to know who that dagger belonged to before, would you?
I made it.
You made it.
And you chose to make them in red?
I got red, green, blue, purple. What do you want?
I looked quite suspiciously at the cloaks.
Don't you be judging by colour.
They wouldn't have been carrying weapons when they came in, would they?
Who?
Yeah, he's a
The red guys.
Probably. I got rid of that poor quality stuff.
Well, if it please you, I'd like to hear a little bit about them, just so we know what you're up against. As
The
well.
red brands?
Oi, are they well equipped or not?
Not particularly.
Not
They're
by your
thugs.
standards, of course, but
No. I've got weaponry galore. I mean, look at that. I've got siege weapons pointed at the door.
that would be why they want to get in, I take it.
They didn't try twice.
Right. Are there any sort of like very basic like carving knives, just like a paring knife, chopping up stuff?
You want a
No,
carving
no,
knife?
just by look.
Oh my
Looking for
God.
something very simple.
She's a treasure.
Just simple weapons? Yeah, sure. I mean, there's kind of like carving knives, there's fish knives, that kind of thing.
I'm looking for something more for shaping wood.
Oh, you want a carpenter's knife? Let me look. Just looks in the bag, pulls out, and it's got a little gem in the hilt. 5 gold.
What do you want that for?
Oh, someone's got to rebuild the chapel, haven't they?
Good luck to you.
I have woodcarver's tools.
I can't. Was that sarcasm or?
I have no
No,
concept of
not
that.
at all.
I'm a woodcarver. That's
She's eyeballing
efficient.
I have no bladed weapons on me, so how do you have some? Well,
I
that's
like you.
I like it too.
5 gold, you say.
5 gold.
Your own craft?
Certainly. I just haven't had much need for carpenter's tools.
No, well, be an honour to
Not
take
really
it
in
from me.
demand.
I placed 5 gold on the counter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pleasure doing business. Don't worry, tall and scaly. I'll sort your stuff soon for you.
I'm already outside, so.
The team is long gone.
Thank you.
Sure! Yeah, just there was a Tim-shaped hole.
Never there.
Yeah, I thought they were leaving, but they stayed to do shopping. So
I didn't.
because Tim wasn't paying any attention, so he's just sat in the street again, singing "What Do You Do with the Drunken King?"
Dum 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 dum.
Anyway.
All right then. Let's shift.
Pulled his head in, and it echoes out of his shell like a like a gramophone speaker.
You're your own stereo system.
Love it.
Love it.
Tim was a
So,
treasure.
if you
When he starts
use
slapping his chest.
Tim is a
Tim was a treasure.
Yes,
Did you-
it
Did you expand the range of your
I
music
don't
through
know,
Tim?
maybe.
And
We
reach
haven't tried
more
that.
people?
There we go.
So
So
if you plug your flute into Tim's show and then play,
Where? Okay.
He's a speaker.
Like, there has to be an entrance and an exit for the sound waves to
Yeah.
escape.
Uh-oh. Careful where you plug that.
Yeah, where are you going to plug it?
Tracy, leave open
I'll
it.
give
No,
it.
no,
I'll give it. Oh dear.
Oh, that's too good. Okay. Maybe
That's
Tim,
wonderful.
Maybe Tim can have
I
it
love it.
inside and play it.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay,
I don't
alright.
know if I trust him with my instrument.
Although if you listen to music through that sort of system too loud for too long, you get tinnitus.
No, moving on. Not giving that.
Oh no!
Boo!
No!
Boo!
That was like the worst one of the day.
Thumbs down. All the tens of thumbs down.
No, I loved it.
No.
It's only getting worse from here, guys.
Wonderful.
I leave the shop.
Let's
Good
go.
You're the only one in the shop.
Everyone,
I know, I
Fine
know, I'm
exchange.
distracted.
everyone,
Right. Carving
Oh,
tools.
yeah.
I've got maintenance tools, but no carving tools.
Okay.
everyone takes 30 points of pun damage.
Boo.
It's killed the entire party. Okay.
They
So,
just die from groaning.
Not quite. Anyway,
Okay.
shall we go?
Yes, Heather's the man.
this Lady Thornton,
No, we
what
got
reception are
money
you
exchange.
expecting of her?
Money exchange, yeah.
I'm hoping she'll have chocolates.
Well, the last person offered us food didn't exactly do so gently.
I think I think we should be wary. All the things we've heard about her are not good.
You haven't seen Sildar, have you, by any chance?
No, we've not seen Silver in a while.
Who?
I
thought
don't
he
know
was
where
with you.
he's gone. He did, and then we lost track of him.
No, he just left.
I couldn't think what mess he's got himself into now.
Well, presumably
What-
he's
how
gone
long
to
was he
find the
following?
man.
When did he follow us? What point did he stop following us? Or was
I think it was around
Just
bathrooms.
completely forgetting who was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
after
just-
we,
No, we
Oh,
came
he's
with
he's
his
completely
bathroom,
forgot
so
about
then
it.
that was it. We just forgot he
After
was
we
there.
That's what happens when you just stop talking. People just fade.
after we unloaded the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead,
I
man.
hope he's alright.
He's a
He's a dead man.
harsh.
Most NPCs who just disappear, they're dead.
Who knows how to get to the mine exchange?
As a dwarf. I'm a Hildor, I have no
Oh,
idea.
look.
Can I look around and see if I can...
There's people
Bit like
by.
an
There's a couple of
information, like, you
red
are
brands.
here.
Nothing particularly out of the
Yeah.
ordinary.
I
I
know
don't
nothing
know,
about
like,
mines,
looking- looking for the mine
I know
exchange.
nothing about mines.
Well, you want to stop somebody.
I just want to see if I can, like, see a sign anywhere, see if...
There are no signs.
Well, I'd reckon if the square and the chapel are that way and your floaty castle thing is that way, we go somewhere in the middle. We should find it. I'm not going to find a mine.
Maybe we
on a
could
map.
ask...
It's the mining exchange. It might not be the actual mine.
That's what
She
Rockseeker
says
said he was here.
tentatively.
That's what Rockseeker said he was here to set up.
Is there anyone else around?
He wanted to set up a mining
A couple of
company.
people wandering past, a couple of red brands.
Who's not a red brand?
You see an older woman just going forward with a shawl over her head.
They were doing.
We got to. Excuse me, miss?
Very awkward.
What do you? I don't know
Yeah,
you.
yes, exactly that.
I don't know you.
Just if you could give me directions.
Direction to what?
The miners.
To what? To what?
The miners exchange.
Thank you. Miners
To what?
exchange.
The miners exchange. Oh, you scared me, young man.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I keep forgetting how young you are.
He means you no harm.
17.
And I'm supposed
I'm
to
only
know
a
that.
year older than him.
Oh, dear. No, it's just it's down by near the manor.
Near the
It's
mountain.
it's opposite the Sleeping Giant.
Opposite Sleeping Giant.
Yeah.
We passed them on our way in to be
Yeah, that's Sleeping Giant. Okay, alright then.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh,
You alright?
you scared me.
I do.
But upon looking at her, she does look about 60, 70.
Well, she's a young thing.
You're kind to me, you short thing.
It's a great honour.
Oh, no, excuse me. I need to go home, get away from this. Including you, I know your trouble.
And just kind of hobbles away.
Okay. Right, anyway.
Your past mistakes follow you.
That was her son.
Grandson.
You shot my son. Bye.
I am blissfully unaware. Tim almost revealed it, but he didn't quite get the chance.
Oh dear.
Right,
Okay.
back to the sleeping giant then.
Okay,
Find
yeah.
the miners
So as
exchange.
you wander past the sleeping giant, you see to the right is a well-built building. It seems to be made of almost, that gravelly kind of cementy mix of stone, seemingly shaping the first third of the building, and then it is a purple and gold blend of trim of wood, and then a wooden roof at the top.
Lovely.
Of again that red and green, but also with a gold interior. And on the sign, it's very well polished. Miners exchange.
Who wants to go first?
You all seem very apprehensive.
I don't mind.
Everything in this place is
Everything's making me apprehensive.
Oh, let's go on,
I
Tim.
don't
Let's go,
mind.
Tim. Let's go.
I will.
Do you think we should knock?
Yeah,
Possibly.
let's not.
Gently with one claw knock.
The door
Dum
collapses.
dum 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 dum. The door opens. No one there.
Or at least welcome your guests.
Hello?
As you pop your head inside, you smell incense.
Is it
Ooh,
incense?
I'll go down with this earlier.
You smell incense, and as you look around, you see that it is well gilded in the room. There seems to be carpeting. And there seems to be, all over the walls, ornate instruments and items of different designs, all looking very exotic. And also the wall is a very polished, varnished, deep brown wood. And there is a faint glow coming from a couple of lanterns throughout the room, a purple glow, as purple incense wafts through the room. As there on the front desk is no one.
I don't believe you.
What is do I recognise?
It should, I think there's something
around.
around-
Incense with this.
You can
this
choose-
is
get a
the
bit of
difference
loft
if I
of
reduce
incense.
in
You got
time.
instruments there.
Instruments?
Instruments.
Ooh, yay.
Name of
I
character
probably
on
can't
the
afford
desk
them
is
yet.
that one.
Are you heading in?
Can I get in without scraping it?
I hold
Yes.
I hold my breath.
As you see Tim step to go through, he looks far too tall for it, and you just see the door frame.
Like,
Oh,
ooh.
hey, that's neat.
Oh, you didn't notice that?
What's
Hey.
your perceptions? We're still
No,
outside.
Oh no, you
something
you
might
spotted
see
that the doorway went whoop, whoop, and
When I
basically
go
just
through,
extended.
Is it going to come down?
hard.
Let's find out.
What if we both go in at the exact same time?
Oh, he's already gone in.
Okay,
I take a step into the doorway, but no further. I
Yeah.
stand in the
Into
doorway
the
and
doorway?
look up.
The doorway is still there.
And now I'm insulted. I take a step back out again.
It's not very accommodating.
I step back out again.
Same height.
If you're going to use magic, at least make it accommodating.
I hold my breath and step in.
Is there anybody inside there?
You step inside and you just feel warmth. And as you're just looking around, you see again those various instruments, and as you turn around, there stands Orville.
Of course.
But as you look
I walk
closer,
in.
you find he is standing there, but seems to be hung from the wall. And you see there is no blue glow in his eyes.
Everything all right in there?
I'm in.
As he's just looking ahead.
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Expressionless.
I think Orville's dead.
Hug me, what?
Again.
I just go step out. Orville is on a coat hook, essentially.
Poor man.
I tentatively walk up to it.
If you
Just
go
kind of
back in, I
in
follow
like,
you.
just
Yeah,
kind
sorry,
of-
I won't.
Inspect it. Look.
As do I.
I'm all right.
Okay, you expected?
Yeah.
He's dead.
I poke him in the head.
And I just go, I told you!
You poke him,
You told me he wasn't dead.
your
I
claw
told
goes
you he
through
was
his flesh.
supposed to be dead.
When I withdraw it, does his flesh go back to
I'll
normal?
take a sheet of paper and just on my book
There's a
strike
hole
right.
in his flesh now.
Huh.
Like,
Guys,
probably only a couple
I
centimetres
felt
deep
that.
because you didn't go very deep with it, but there is a hole in his flesh now.
I poked a hole in Orville.
Really?
That's
just I just wanted to see what happened. I'm just tapping his skull.
Stop it. Stop
Does it deform? Is that?
him.
What are you doing?
I'm just tapping his skull.
You start tapping it and it does seem to kind of cave in slightly.
Can I begin a ritual spell while it was going?
To do what?
Detect magic.
Sure. Wait, on what?
On what?
A 30 feet radius from my point of origin.
Oh, sure.
Everything.
Yeah,
How big is the room? What do you need to stand one
As you-
side and I stand the
It's
other?
from my.
As you cast the ritual, you sense magic everywhere around you,
Okay. Including all of them?
including all the instruments, but none coming from Orville.
Like,
Do you think maybe I should cut off his head and put it on my trophy hat?
No.
no.
No?
I don't think you should touch it anymore, Tim.
Okay. Just pushed it like half its head.
If you could not be touching my merchandise, thank you.
You just hear that voice echo throughout the room. And you just see the purple censer just swirling around the room and then just seemingly vanishes. It all coalesces and drops down behind the desk. And you just see rise up a very gaunt and sunken-featured woman, her long chin pointed towards the floor, her hair pulled back in a tight grey bun. She's pale. She looks at each of you with green eyes. As she wears
What am
purple,
I seeing?
as
I'm not
her
seeing
purple
anything.
dress is adorned with a green amulet.
There's no.
And
Is
she
there any
closes
smoke?
her fingers together with long claws.
Is there any
Lady
smoke?
Thornton,
There is none left.
I presume.
I'm sorry, my dear.
Lady
Okay.
Thornton, I presume.
You would be correct.
Is there an aura coming off the amulet or anything she's wearing?
Of her.
Not the amulet specifically, just the whole of
Oh, there, it's coming off the
Because I
amulet,
can
but it's
see,
also
I
coming
see
off of
I
her.
see the individual.
Yeah, but
elements.
it's also coming off of her.
Is there a particular? I mean, I'm reading from the book here, but
You
can I
you
tell the type
detect
of
necromancy coming
necromancy,
from the amulet.
And the rest of her?
The rest of her, there's fainter necromancy.
Right. And the rest of the room the same.
No, just all different variations.
Variations. Okay, but she in particular is.
She in particular is very necromantic.
I believe you came because I have a job for you. Thank you for retrieving the glove for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I believe you might be more useful to me. I want you to do something for me. I want you to find this glass staff and kill him. And I want you to bring back to me the staff he uses.
As in, you mean the red brand that no one has ever seen?
The red brand leader, one and the same. I want you to bring me his glass staff.
Does he
And
have
what
to
It's
be
like the
dead?
wizard going
Refuses?
7 minutes to get the wiki, which the
and if
West
he refuses to give the staff?
He won't give it willingly. You will take it.
Right.
You know where he is.
Well, that
Of
just
course.
seems rude.
See,
He is up on the mansion
I've
in
done.
Tresendar Manor.
Of course he is.
I've inherently stolen a staff before, and that
You've
didn't.
done what?
We know you have.
Yeah, that didn't end well for me. So what happens when I steal two?
Because this one will not have a bill of purchase.
That's more suspicious. And quite worrying. I'm not very good at these.
Forgive me,
kinds of-
lady. You seem to be a very powerful
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
You flatter me. But you are correct.
Why would you have us go?
I'm sorry, what?
Why would you have us go? Surely you're capable.
I would rather my name was left out of this.
Why, well, perhaps a charm of some sort. You needn't remember your name.
I'm sorry?
I'm sure that's something you could do to yourself, disguises or otherwise.
Smoke.
I am very, what is the word for it? Distinguishable. And were I to get involved, it wouldn't end very quickly. It would be over far too fast.
I
And
point
people would
to
start
Orville.
asking questions.
It's like him then. I point to Orville.
He is a good servant. I wish he hadn't died when he had. And I wasn't willing to relieve him of his service.
You have my condolences for that.
How did he die? Just curious, because last time I saw him, he was throwing stuff at me.
Oh, he was shot through the head with a crossbow.
I mean, after that.
I'm sorry?
Oh, is all of the guy who threw the bag of money at me?
Yes, he is.
Okay, alright then, so I'm not getting confused. That's right. Well,
Easier for me.
yes.
I don't know it two people.
Orville was shot by the gnome.
Yeah, but like I mean,
Yeah.
after that, he was throwing stuff at me.
I think he was still dead
She
then.
clicks her fingers, and then suddenly on your shoulder, hello.
Okay, what do I see with the magic?
There is Orville.
Do I see any magic go out of her into anything, or do they emanate from the point?
It emanates from Orville now.
Okay,
necromantic
it doesn't go
energy.
through.
And you see his eyes are now piercing blue again.
Okay, yeah,
No.
yeah,
Okay.
no,
Thought you
yeah.
were done for good. Okay. Guess
Oh,
what?
I'm never done for good, you know that.
Okay. It was just confusing as you were.
Alistair,
You
I'm
are-
undying.
Yeah. Sure.
Don't
that's.
be so
I really
foolish.
want to do it, but I can't do
No.
it.
Yeah. Just.
I'm having an internal crisis.
I thought I knew about the
Something to claim,
undying.
boy.
Something to claim. Nothing to claim.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe my lady was still talking to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Well,
then
she was telling.
then
She
you
was
kinda
busy
just-
telling us why she
No,
couldn't use her
thanks.
powers
No,
for her
thank
own
you.
sake.
As you see him just jump backwards with that, and the light goes out of his eyes again.
At this point, I'm just like,
I'm
really
clutching.
uncomfortable at this
I'm clutching my
situation.
beard. I'm like, I've
Hellia
half cast the
Thornton
spell.
steps out from behind the desk, and you see that she's not taking steps, she's floating.
Oh, of course she is.
Does that answer your question, Alistair?
Yeah. I just thought because it just things kind of got muddled. Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah. They did. Don't like this. Hello.
You two met before.
No.
No.
Oh, I haven't met any of these before, especially not you, Gaboyne.
Oh, well, I can't say you would have done.
I'm sure.
I don't exactly get around much, so
I know, you spent so long in that abbey.
it needs a lot of work.
Indeed it does.
It's a shame you didn't think to help it.
Hmm?
With your help, it would have done a lot quicker.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about that abbey.
Oh, weren't you? Well then. Okay, I step back to the back of the group.
Now, I believe there was a job I wanted you to do. Now, I ask you, can you do this for me? I can offer you payment, of course.
Why us?
Yeah. What?
Because you are capable here. You are able to do things that a lot of people, well, suffice to say, lack neither the energy nor the willpower. And while I would love to, I would rather not get involved.
Could you not send him? But I pointed at the body on the wall to do it for me.
Everyone knows what Orville represents.
Including Glasstar.
Hmm?
Can I roll insight on her?
Sure.
It's not going to be good, but no. No, that's a 4.
I'm too anxious.
You've
to
no
think.
idea.
I'm too anxious.
I'm distracted by
That
magical
whole- that
words
whole-
this way.
Clasp of a no.
And then,
Yeah. No, that shooketh me.
I've still not worked out if she was the smoke or not.
Tim just stood there like,
There was, it went, whoop.
Forgive my ignorance. You wouldn't happen to know anything of the crows, would you?
Her eyes sharpen.
Yeah.
The crows, you say?
Well, they've been following us for some time now. I figured they may have been bringing us here.
You see her jaw set.
Kill this glass staff for me, and I will have another job for you. I can promise each of you 500 gold if you will kill this glass staff and return his staff to me.
Well, if you know so much about us, you know that we're not that big on the killing.
Oh, the gold for that matter.
Everybody has a price.
I didn't say I didn't
His
have
was
one.
1,000. Am I wrong, Alistair?
I know. Wait for what? What?
Your price was 1,000, was it not?
The glove was
For the glove?
We just.
Did you not give it to Orville? Was I
No.
misinformed?
I gave it. Put in the cart, which is where it was meant to be delivered.
Oh.
She looks towards the corpse of Orville.
And then he collected it.
Somebody's been lying to me.
And suddenly just purple fire consumes the corpse of Orville.
I think he left a technicality out. Like,
Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot something.
Suddenly the blue appears in his eyes and you see him just screaming in pain. She clicks her fingers and the pet flames subside. He's not dead, as he looks incredibly in pain.
I think he left a more of a technicality of me putting it in the car and then him picking it up.
Mistress, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
You need to do what she says.
You lied to me, Orville. You told me that they were subservient. You told me that they would do what I asked.
I hoped that they might, mistress.
You hoped poorly. See that there is not another mistake made like this.
Yes, mistress. Yes, certainly, mistress. The light vanishes from Orville's eyes.
I do not like liars.
Take a step back.
She floats back to behind the desk.
Now, I understand that I can help you. You are to do this for me. Would you like to? You can say no, of course, because who are we if not allowed to have choice?
Oh, can I insight check that, please?
I would like to say to her,
now, but
using my
Well,
celestial
what's her-
tongue.
insight that we have
Yeah.
whereof we can't have a choice.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that's bad. That's an
no
8.
way we have a choice on
You've
that.
totally got a choice.
I'd like to.
Oh, for God's
ask
sake,
her a
doesn't matter.
question.
Can I,
You are rolled a natural 6, so it doesn't
Oh yeah, you
not
totally
roll.
got a choice.
can
Yeah.
I make a new insight on that one?
Sure.
It's going to be bad, but
Launcher.
worse.
What was that?
It's a 3.
Totally got a
Wait,
choice.
You got a 6. You
I
got
would
a
like
3.
We have,
So a
we have
question
so
for
much
each
choice
choice.
right now.
I
Okay.
don't know if she speaks celestial or not.
Write it
I
down.
want to. Yeah. You're being so confident when anyone.
Oh no, she doesn't comment then.
Now, I am also a lady of commerce. If you would wish for one of my assorted trinkets or weapons, you have but to pay for them. And I understand, as she looks pointedly at the corpse of Orville, you have a lot of money right now.
I would like to, before we agree or disagree or to accept this deal,
Mhm.
I would like to have more information on this glass stuff, because going outright,
It's easier to know if we know what we're dealing with. We might be able to help you
Glassstaff
better.
is the leader of the Red Rats.
Mhm.
He has been for the last 4 months.
Okay.
Do you know how he became to be the leader?
Was this when they
He
arrived?
became the leader when he arrived. He brought the Red Rats with him. Later, the ear collector came. I believe he has an ulterior motive to be here.
Yeah.
She looks pointedly at you.
I
Generally
know-
make that face in the
I know your name, Alistair.
I'll wait until you say.
few people do.
Many people do.
Yep.
My question response to earlier.
As you
I
suddenly,
said that as they were
as you
doing their
suddenly
insight.
utter some words
That's
to
as they were
her.
doing their insight check, which we're talking about choices.
I think there's things to do.
That is my question.
I think we have to.
As she utters this back in the same language
Boring.
as you.
Well then,
killing doesn't quite come as easy, well, at least of all to me.
In
and
due time, Alistair.
Don't want it to be in due time. I'd rather stick to the way things.
You nearly killed someone yesterday.
Don't need to start talking about that. Don't
That poor
want.
Oh,
child.
she knows
No.
about that anyway.
Yeah.
You know
That
she does.
poor
Yeah.
child, Alistair. Just a little more push.
No.
And it would have been achieved.
Yeah. No.
What did you do?
The
That's
child
what I was
would
going to tell
not
you
have
later
suffered.
on.
You chose not to.
No. Tell you later on because I'm still kind of dealing with it myself.
Well, now's as good a time as any.
Yeah. Can we do it in?
I mean, she already knows. Like I'm the only one here who's being kept in the dark.
Are
Yeah.
you not telling me that there is something you really want to kill, Alistair? Something that's brought you a lot of pain?
one, and only one.
One is only the beginning. What if I gave
Might
you
be for
something
you.
that might help you there?
I seem to have wandered into it by accident. I'm sure I'll find it quite comfortably. We'll
Let
have
me
to-
help you.
Let's say I don't want to owe favours,
Of course not. Who does?
so I will deal with that on my own terms, in my own time.
Of course you will.
Oh,
Why do you want Glassstaff dead?
Hmm?
Why do you want Glassstaff dead?
A curious question to come from you. I suppose I want Glassstaff dead because I want his competition removed.
Competition for what?
Dominion of this place. I am in command of this place, except a lot less overt as Glassstaff would have things be. I have no red brands. I simply have my knowledge.
with that knowledge, wouldn't you be able to turn people against him to the point where he has no choice but to bend the knee to you?
Glassstaff is not the only person interested in this place. He serves another. And I want him removed. I want his grip on this place exorcised.
And what will the difference be if he was gone?
Why, there would be no more red brands. Everyone would be happy. Commerce could continue again.
And what would you do with your power?
I would be as I was, learning and resting.
So before the Red Guards got here, who was in charge?
Why, the town master, of course. He's still here, but he's an ineffectual, cowardly speck. He'll probably be back in power once they're gone. Politics bore me.
I mean, at least we agree on something.
Too true, dwarf of Tamora.
Oh, aye. That I am.
So, can you do this for me?
Could we have a moment to discuss this alone?
Of course. Take all the moments you want. As you see her just disappear under the desk.
I look under the desk.
Well, there's stairs. I joke. No, there is just carpeted floor there.
Okay, when she's sinking through, can I still see her beneath the floor with her magical aura?
No.
Magical aura disappear as she hits the floor.
Glad you're and I on the same page.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to be the first one to say it.
As you're thinking over this, there is this faint smell of burnt flesh.
And I can't say I think we're actually alone.
The burnt flesh oil.
Oh,
It is Orville. He's still smoking a little bit.
I
she
find it
knows
tasty.
everything anyway. She'll hear us if we're outsiders. We're in here.
Yeah, I just feel a bit more comfortable. It's just. Well, I'm gonna be out of Vamazet. I don't want to kill anyone.
Alright.
So that's the issue. Is there any way we could do this? If we do need to do this,
Maybe we can set the staff without killing him.
Roll me a history.
I mean, you've seen what she can
17.
Yep. While you
If she
guys are
can-
discussing.
do that to him. What would she do to us if we refuse?
If that's how she treats her friends, it actually treats her enemies.
Exactly.
If that's how she treats her friends,
yeah.
hates the actually treats her enemies.
I mean, you know I'm not a fan of killing, but kind of seems like the Red Brands are kind of mean
I mean, we've seen what they've done.
around here.
People aren't eating.
If
there's
removing
no
them would
decent
restore the
food.
law of the land, I'd be
They've
hard
destroyed
pressed.
your temple.
It could perhaps be the
Roll me an Arcana.
could perhaps be the lesser of two evils.
18.
Well rolled on both.
How do I Steve this? Okay.
How do we receive this?
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe when we're doing this, if we do ever end up in a bit of a scuffle, we don't have to end lives. If we do feel like there's no real option, we can just incapacitate.
Sure. I mean, that's always preferable.
I walk out and break into a slow run.
Okay. Where are you going?
Have we
You know
noticed
what
him? Have we
You
noticed?
know exactly where
Well, the
I'm
question is, do they?
Have we noticed him leave?
You've noticed him leave. He wasn't subtle.
What sort of like? As a,
Good boy!
Does it look like a panic? Is it like a panic roll?
and runs out.
Hey, Kaboing, come back! I chase him.
Okay. Doom, 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 doom.
I don't. What?
Let's just deal with them first, because if we're going to do this, we need them.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
I can't run that far.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
than not the fastest sprinters. Over a really short
Not sure
distance, we
that's
can get up some speed, but you're going to catch me.
We're not long sprinters.
Oh, I didn't actually.
Yeah, I mean, you have 25
Humans are
speed, I have
30,
30, so I'm going to catch you.
Humans are
I
30
can imagine you
walking
could
speed.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Oh, you're able to keep pace.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. You got like I got like a 5-second head start on dwarven legs and heavy forearm.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Well, my hood is like a parachute, so I'm running against something.
you got dragged.
Slowly.
You are able to make it to the chapel.
I pound on the door.
Doom, doom, doom.
Come on, what's going on?
The door opens.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Do I?
Sister Grail is
How long
stood
would
there.
it take me to get there?
To run there? About 10 minutes if you're going at full pelt.
Hold
I
on,
wouldn't
hold
have
on.
lasted that.
I walk.
Like halfway through, it's like,
Oh, with your con?
what?
16, I'm
Oh,
not
constitution.
exhausted.
Oh, I keep thinking he was strength. Oh, you know, fair enough. I'm fine.
I give her a glance
Just-
over.
just
I
very
walk
unfair.
close up to the altar.
Just very unfair.
What is the problem?
We have. You could say we have a problem.
I don't know what you
I
are
don't know.
talking about.
Well, I can't be cast as a ritual, can I? But
What's that?
how quickly can I use a second ritual staff the first one?
Doesn't matter. You can use them.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
As long as you've got the 10 minutes, you can use them.
Yeah, I will begin to recast detect magic.
Okay.
So, yeah, at the
You
end.
cast detect magic, and
I'll
as
just
your
set me up.
eyes close, your eyes open again, and you see the greenish glow around surrounding the temple. That's it.
What's going on, buddy?
We're all right.
What
What's
happened?
What's
What
happening?
is the problem, brother?
She's been here before.
Who?
Take note of her name.
Lady Thornton.
Thornton.
Thornton? She has never been here.
However, she has.
No, she hasn't. I would know.
Not when you were sleeping, you wouldn't.
No, she is human. She is mortal.
Her energy spread through here. Came from there, I point to the centre of the altar.
Sister Garel places her hand on the altar, and there's a moment as though she feels something.
That is not Thornton. I have met Thornton. That is not her.
You. Well,
What magic am I seeing coming off
Off of Sister Garel.
of Garel?
Holy.
And
But
the,
coming faintly from the altar is necromantic.
And the 4 skeletons?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They are blessed.
Oh, you lucky.
Yeah. Oh my god! I spared their souls.
I reward players who do that.
I pause at the altar.
Mm-hmm.
I look down to the bodies. We should not have come here.
Of course you should. I would not be where I am right now if you would not helping.
What would Thornton want with you? Or if
Thornton
not
wants-
Thornton, then whatever's running her.
Thornton wants nothing to do with me. She hates me and all that I represent.
I think what she wants might be a weak link. Something she can push.
There's nothing here for her.
No, I have
What she
blessed
would
this
want.
place. It is sealed from all evil intent.
Aye, but only whilst you're awake.
True.
There was a presence
I
here.
should probably be more specific. It is not against evil intent, it is against necromantic intent.
You're familiar with that at least.
Hmm.
Something got in. Tamora removed it. Thank the heavens, but it spread through you, it began to spread through me. She forced it out.
It is not Thornton, no. I would know.
And what if this wraith?
What race?
Ah, of course you wouldn't have seen it, but it saw you.
I don't know what you're saying.
It spoke to me, or looked at me with. I don't know what it wanted, I don't know how it got here, but it got here and it went for you. And then.
I don't know what
We're
to
not
say
as
to
safe here
that.
as we think we are.
Of course we are not safe. This place is cursed. This place is desiccated by everyone. It is taken over by the red brands. It is taken over by Thornton and the thorns are in it.
Then you must remove them.
I wish we could, but one ordeal at a time.
Which would you have us remove first?
Red brands. They have taken the life from this place.
Well, then I know my duty.
There is someone who might be able to help you though. Down Idamath. He said that he faced the red ones. Down Idamath. He said he faced the red ones. He said he knew what he was doing. And somehow survived. I don't know. Nobody ever took him very seriously.
Do you know where you might find him?
At the Idamath Orchard. You will find what you are looking for there. He'll be able to help you.
And I look back to the altar. Can you see that?
See what?
I place my hand where the energy is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
It will always be there. It has taken root. I'm holding it back. But until it is destroyed, the root of the place, it won't die.
Red Brands hold that, or?
I have never seen the Red Brands use anything so underhanded and vile.
Then we must go. Feed and Moth can help us. He can help you.
You have already helped me. I only wish that I can help you.
Well, as long as you keep this place standing, you're doing us a great service. Tomorrow knows it.
I am glad.
We have no time to waste then.
Now what is it you wish to do?
I don't know. Can't get rid of this. Not like we are. It's going to take more than flashy hammer and some fireballs.
Everything is always required more than we are capable of. But do you know what we need to defeat evil? Good people need heart.
Alright.
They need willpower. They need to want to stop evil. That is all it takes. Intent. Have that intent. And they cannot do anything to you. You cannot truly be stopped.
I have no idea what's been going on for the last 10 minutes going. I don't suppose you could.
Such a tension killer.
All the move.
Well,
Never
like I said,
changed him.
Glass staff is the least of our worries.
Okay.
Red Brands running the town. Some vile beast threatens this place.
I mean, I don't really know what's happening, so.
She said get rid of the Red Brands.
What?
Red Brands are
What do you
causing
think we should do?
so much suffering.
No, but they're not causing this. I've sort of forgotten that you can't see the orb at this point.
No. She told us to get rid of the Red Brands.
I know.
We know how to do that. And if this man can help us, then we need to go find him.
How do we know we can trust her? Thornton, I mean.
Oh,
I'm confused. I was like, what?
Well, that's a sudden flip.
We don't know that getting rid of glass stuff will get rid of them.
No,
We don't
but,
know that.
no, but the sister believes that getting rid of the Red Brands will help.
Yes.
So if that's what she thinks we should do, then that's what we should do.
As you're contemplating this, you hear echoing through the hall from the main door.
I take one last look at the necrotic energy on the altar.
It doesn't seem to be active, it just seems to be dormant.
I pedo to the door.
Okay. You open the door. No one there.
No, of course. I pull the door closed.
Okay.
Someone was just like, oh, they're not in. And then like, oh, they opened it. And boom.
pesky kids.
Can't do
Anybody
much
else
else
want to go to
here.
the door?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
You open the door. No one there.
Tim, could you have a look through the window? You seem to be very good at that.
Okay.
You be careful, I'll just clean that.
The store is still open.
17. So-
Store.
The door.
No, can I
Oh,
see?
we
Can I
have
see
no-
anything out of the door?
Out of the door.
Or no, you didn't climb through the window.
I attempted to climb the window,
Oh,
but you just
okay.
said the door was open, so I was like, did
Yeah,
I see
the door
anything out of the
Oh,
door?
the door's open. Oh.
You opened
you
the
got
door.
the door.
You opened
Oh,
the door.
right. Okay.
Can I see?
Go on, keep up.
Alright. Roll back. Can I see anything out of the door?
You look left. Nobody. Look right. Nobody. Out forward. Nobody.
I look up.
I
I'll look it up.
Looking up.
Nobody there.
I wave my hand about.
As you wave your hand about, you look down at your hand. Past your hand, you see a few ears.
On the floor.
I turn around to hear the growth. What's the... Oh.
It's a guy who has an issue with me.
Well, Sister Guerrero, I believe we've done all we can here for now.
Yep, let's get
You can keep this protection up. I hope the angel will be kept at bay.
All necromantic will be kept out of here.
I'm gonna pick up the ears
Oh, of course.
You put my hand.
Okay.
and inspect them.
I just
They're a
try
little
and shepherd,
dried
I try
and
and shepherd
shriveled.
everybody out of the chapel.
Yeah, we're going.
And there's a
keep it
hole
away
in them
from
at the
this
earlobe. But other than that, they're perfectly normal ears. One orc, one human, one elf.
I nibble
He's a
one.
collector. He's going to have a
I
lot.
nibble one.
Ugh.
Which one?
But
Out of curiosity.
The point of the elf ear.
it's dried skin.
Is it like jerky? Is it like jerky? Is it like jerky?
A little bit.
I eat it.
Aww.
Nice.
The cartilage was horrible.
Yeah.
And as you look beyond it, you see a small note under them,
Oh. Thanks for the snack, whoever that was.
written in an arcane language. You can't read it.
I mean, I can't read anyway. Can anybody read?
Yeah.
You can read it.
Oh god, that's uncomfortable.
Hello, modern Canaan.
Yeah.
That's
Is
it.
it,
Is that all this is?
yeah, okay.
It's not good news, I take it.
What's it say?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it the lunch menu?
It's.
I
Yes,
love you.
the lunch lady knows my name.
Oh well, you weren't here before?
Oh, God.
Right, we gotta go because I don't want any of whatever's happened to come back to this place.
Well, we keep us as far away from the chapel as possible.
Yep. Right,
There's
so.
already enough going on here.
So the ear collector's threatened me, I think. I take it as a primitive threat. It says hello, morning again. So,
Is that your name then? I've never heard you use it like that before.
silent N, Mordekainen.
Right.
Yeah.
How much more can you hide if you can't even tell us your name?
I mean, he did tell us that that was his name.
I was unconscious at the time.
Oh.
Good point.
Nice to meet you officially then. My name is Alison Mordekainen.
Right.
I'm Canaan.
However you're going to say it.
However you say it. My family's been changing it for years.
Of
Well,
course.
at least you had one.
Depends
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
accent.
Would you like an ear?
It depends on how you pronounce it.
I think we'd best leave those where we found them. Are there any other... This isn't
Tim,
two now.
sorry,
Is there
what is
another
wrong with you?
note
Why
under
you-
the second ear?
Eating ears that are. Okay.
You might take magic as
I'm
more.
hungry.
Right, we need to decide what we're doing.
Are there any other notes
Ah.
under the ears?
None at all.
No, okay.
I mean, I kind of feel like maybe we should go visit Mr. Glassstaff.
Why?
I think
I
we
think
need
the
to
guy
go
was
and
trying to
find
take this
Edenberg
glass back.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you think that's best.
If he can help us, then
Sure.
he's as good a chance as any as we have.
Has anyone seen the orchard?
No.
You have.
Oh, yeah, sure. There's an
Yeah.
orchard. It was nice. I think he didn't go, but there was some trees and a hill and a small burning child.
So, just to clear the edge, I'm going to take a professional box now. Just to
Well,
clear the air.
I think our time is up for that. We can come back another time.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like the last ear, Shula?
No.
Okay.
Would you like me to
Alistair?
warm it up? Would you like me to warm it up for
No,
you?
no.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Reduce flame.
Well done. It smells like bacon.
Wrong with you?
please. Alistair,
liked
you want to
him.
share?
No.
Okay.
Good, thank you.
I
I don't think you got anyone up against
I
his
liked
like,
him. I'm
"Wah."
trying to make him happy.
I eat the-
It's disgusting me, but I want to make him
I
happy.
eat the
And
toasty
if he's going to eat it, I'd rather it was cooked beef.
I eat the toasty
He's
orchid.
always happy.
Well, now
It's a
he's
little tough.
Yes, now he's even happier, Alistair.
It's quite good.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
So happy you're happy.
So,
Let's go.
did,
Here's
I know
another
that the sister said that we need to
What's
find
that?
Edenberg.
Oh
Where
dear.
is he? Where
I
is
fear our time is running short.
Yeah.
You remember it being the one next to the stone hill.
Mhm. Sure. You want to come with me, guys? It's this way.
Breath is foul right now. Sorry.
You are.
His breath is foul.
Tim's breath is always foul. He doesn't clean his teeth because he hasn't
Stop
got
eating
any.
chicken then.
He hasn't got any teeth to clean.
Perhaps if he can find a way to help
Let's
us
find out.
Okay, I stump through the town and lead them towards the orchard.
They're giving you a healthy distance, considering the smell.
Just
But-
the smell, nothing else. Well, not apparently it's
But you lead them
6 foot
up
tall
the hill,
marches
past
through the village.
the large apple trees, towards the orchard and the farm.
Are there apples on the trees?
Yes.
Pluck an apple.
Okay. You pluck an apple from a tree. There it is. It's a nice rosy red apple.
I basically just swallow it whole.
Oh.
I was waiting for him to start choking.
Are there any other?
Probably a con check.
Shut up.
I'm so sorry.
Shit.
Oh dear.
I shouldn't. I need to
I want to
stop.
hear this.
I want to stop talking.
Although hilariously, I do have a +5, so that's
Holy hell!
that's still an 8.
Okay, you're just a moment of
Wow.
as it pushes past the muscles of your neck and just. It was a job on this one.
Maybe chew next time. You seem like you struggle with that.
I'll cut it up for you next time, Jim.
Oh no, it's okay. Part of the fun is the challenge.
Right
I
then.
gasp.
Alright, you are now at basically the Edomath orchard, where you see a nice red barn with wooden beams on the outside past it, and you see just a quaint little cottage with a thatched roof.
So uncomfortable with all of this.
No, you've got too many
I've
notes to
got
keep
so
track
many notes piling up here from things I've been told. I mean,
Right.
look at that.
of. So,
I feel like I'm never going to get a single note in the whole campaign.
They're
knows,
not
Tim?
nice. You don't want to. They just make things
right,
worse.
you're gonna go to the door?
Yeah, I knock on the door with a single claw, gentle tap.
Are there any windows we could?
The door
we can
shakes.
see?
There's standard windows.
Sarah?
I'm coming! As it opens up and you see a small, rather old woman in a shawl. Hello, can I help you?
He do. Are you?
Hey, big, what
who
do
are
you
we
want?
looking for?
We were looking for Eaton Muth.
That's me.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That's not me. I work here. I'm Quilleen Alderleaf.
Oh.
Yeah. We're allowed to stay here when the Red Brands took her home. But I made the nice apple pies for Darren, so he likes that I'm here.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, pies are nice.
Yeah,
she's just
pies are nice. You want one?
Absolutely, I do.
Oh, come in, come in, come in, come in.
Thank you, small lady.
You come in, but I'm watching you. It's the old lady.
It's the old
Oh,
lady.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you
Hi.
were assaulted in the
Yes.
What have I done? I didn't mean to make you jump.
A grub!
Oh, God.
I believe you met me grandson.
Oh no.
As a little child wanders through. What's it? I'm gonna go back to my room.
Yeah.
Does he still smell cooked?
He does smell a little like he's got a heavy tan.
Oh,
Tim
bless
licks his
him.
lips.
Ugh.
Oh.
Tim, no.
How would you like apple pie? Apple pie is what we're gonna have. Yes, apple pie.
I love an apple pie.
I'm gonna wait outside.
She just places 3 trays of apple pies in front of
I'm
you.
gonna wait outside. I think that's what
I begin to.
No, you stay right here.
Yep.
We can't have you wandering off on your own again. It causes too many issues.
You can't cause trouble if we know where you are.
Yep.
That's a good
That's a
fair
very
point.
good point.
Right, now, why are you all here?
Down.
Well, you said you thought we might have a tenacity for causing trouble.
He definitely does. What can I do?
I was wondering
For
if
you.
you'd know anything about causing trouble for the Red Brands.
I don't know anything about that, but I do know somebody who does. Darren, he said he took on the Red Brands. Didn't go well for him, apparently.
No?
Yeah, he's just out back. He's chopping wood. Go talk to him.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Take a slice of
You
pie.
can go with him.
I walk out.
I pick up
I
all.
was
I pick
gonna
up
say,
all the
I'll take a
pies.
slice before he drinks the water.
Yeah. Like, however many I can eat by the end of the time we're here, that's how many I've eaten.
You're just showering on apple pie.
He's just
I think you've eaten
absent-mindedly.
more
Nom,
than anything this entire campaign.
Anyway,
He's big.
If we drew
Yeah.
a pie chart of this campaign, imagine it would be apple. I head out. I head out to the back. Can I
So you all head
hear?
out.
yeah.
Can I hear the sounds of wood being chopped?
As you head out, you hear.
I don't head towards where he is. I
And
stay
you
distance.
see a rather muscular half-elven fellow with grey hair
Oh, it's half elven.
chopping wood. As it's just split a split log. Places another one. Split log. Single stroke.
Looked like you've got some anger to work through there.
Should let him prep.
Perhaps we can help.
Did I start talking to you? Or did you start talking to me?
You've got a spare axe. I
That's
could lend you a hand.
got quite a scarred face.
What do you want?
If you got a second axe, I could lend you a hand while we talk.
No, I've only got the one.
It's alright, I brought my own.
He's still eating
Hold
the
up my
pie.
massive 6-foot double-headed axe.
Show off.
Tunk!
Could be Doran eaten moth by any chance?
I'll be Darren Edemath, yep. It's alright, I know that your dwarven accent couldn't quite handle it.
Well, I try.
Yeah. But what can I do for you, Stubby?
Well, I was thinking about. Oh,
He
well,
just places himself leaning on his axe.
I've been told, you know, a thing or two about the red brands,
I do.
how we might be able to move them on.
You want to get rid of the red brands, good luck to you. I think you'll find though, they're tougher than you're expecting. You've got creatures working for them. Like Hercules, just a mercenary. I'd know, I'm a mercenary, it was hard to try and take him out. The only one left decided to retire here, much better.
Aye.
Yeah. No. The red brands are dangerous. Glass staff is more crafty than dangerous. He throws things at you, wears you down, makes you ill, makes you weak, then he steps in to deal with you. You want to deal with glass staff, you got to find a way to outsmart him, you got to find a way to get in there. I'll let you in on a little secret if you want. There's a secret passage into their hideout, and their hideout isn't the manor. Their hideout is under the manor. It's the Tresendar cellars. Go under there, and if you look a bit towards the west of where that entrance is to their cellars, you'll find an entrance. Grove found it. It's a clever little bugger. He found it. Went down there, went searching through the tunnel. He found a pretty big alcove canyon. But he didn't go much further than that. See the beast trying to get him. The green-eyed beast. He didn't know what it was. He didn't name more particular details about it. Just a single giant green eye. And that lives down there. Be careful, all of you. If you're going to go down there, watch out for what he keeps down there. Because it's worse than just rip brands.
Do you know anything else that was about that creature? Big solid was a green eye.
I can only tell you what Grub saw. And Grub saw didn't see much. He was terrified of all animal. I've never asked him to go back. I asked him to check. I'm not doing that again.
I don't suppose Lady Thornton's spoken to you much.
Who? Who?
She fancies herself as quite prolific around here, Miss Thornton. Oh,
Oh, the purple lady. Pfft, no, I ain't dealing with her. I get enough trouble. I'd rather just keep my place, keep my orchard. Much easier. Much easier. Keeps me safe. Make sure that people don't die around me. Seen enough of that.
I believe you have.
I don't want any more to die. Except for them rib brands. I want them gone.
Seems like quite a lot of people.
5
have
months
gone.
they've been here. They've already spilled more blood than anything else here. Even that purple lady didn't spill that much blood. They're savages is what they are. Savages.
Okay, it's okay. Don't you worry.
Your voice is comforting.
Oh, that's nice.
I like it.
That's good to know.
I
Thank
could
you.
see why people keep you around.
Yes.
I was curious after you answered some stupid questions, but now I know your worth.
Thank you,
You're a good
Stubby.
thing to keep around.
It's true. I am known for my words.
Right. Very good.
Thank you, Leathery. And he pats you on the back.
You're welcome, Stubby.
That was full chuckle about.
Only a name that only you can call me. Nobody else has ever been able to. I've always been seen as taller.
Oh, well, you know, I'm pretty big.
Like you are. You big fella, I'm sure you have your pick of friends.
Oh, sure, these guys are pretty nice.
Well, if stuff should happen, you let me know. I'll be happy to have another place of the orchard for you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
This guy's nice. Do you want a pie?
I'm fine, actually, as he gestures to a bunch of empty tins. Strangely enough, being part of an orchard, I get a lot of pies.
Especially the way that Quilleen makes them. She's very good at making the pies. It's a good deal. I know how to make the cider, she knows how to make the pies. And then of course we sell them to the inn. Torglin's happy.
That all makes sense. Tim wipes a lot of crumbs from his face.
It's alright.
And then
You're allowed
continues
to enjoy the
pies.
pie. I know I do.
Well, what do you reckon, guys?
Be safe, you lot.
Got a secret tunnel. That sounds interesting.
Terrifying.
Good luck.
You know, it's a bit weird that it's
You're
only
gonna
got
need
one eye.
it.
Most things
Glass
have
staff,
two,
not
but
a man of words then.
Maybe it's just
Glassstaff is
something
intelligent.
we couldn't sit together.
He doesn't fraternise with a lot of people. He knows that mystery and secrecy are more powerful than simple dictatorship.
And if he were to be made willing to part with something of his own, what would he want in exchange?
He wouldn't be willing. He's a ruthless man. Baker defied the red brands. They strung him up, hung him outside his bakery, took his wife and children.
I think we have little choice.
sure, I don't like bullies.
Don't think any of us do, big guy. But that's the way of it.
They have you outnumbered, I take it.
There's enough of them.
And there's only one of him.
Don't ever change. The world needs more people like you. The people who still have their innocence. This is not an innocent world.
Tim smiles, a smile that's kind of disturbing.
Oh, that's chilly.
I don't suppose you're a religious man of any sort.
No, can't say I am. My faith was destroyed when I lost all my friends.
Well, for what it's worth, you're a good man. You
Thank
have
you.
my blessing.
It's very kind of you.
Which way was this secret tunnel?
West of the entrance to the hideout.
Okay, thanks.
You ought to, yeah. Just goes back to chopping wood.
What do you reckon, guys?
Alright, but
Let's go find the secret tunnel.
how we do that, I don't know.
And maybe we go back to Lady Thornton. Maybe she can send us with something.
Don't fancy getting close to her, but I think you might be right.
She might
She
have some
seems so
insight that we
keen.
don't have.
Oh, I'm sure she's got that. You're probably just asking her now, she's probably listening. No matter.
I look around, just listening because I'm like, as I hear that, so I just look around a little bit. It's like, I'm just sit around the way.
Not any crows nearby.
Being on the top of the hill, you do see some crows flying above the forest.
It might be crazy.
Well, I don't know. I did not like crows.
They
She
became
didn't
Did
like
not
me-
like the
She
mention
didn't like
of
me
crows.
talking about them.
Yeah, she also mentioned that having another job to do with them, so I think that's an outside source.
I think our priority is helping the town.
Yeah.
Whether it's for her or
I'm
not.
torn, because that's not
It's-
my priority anymore.
They may have.
But yes.
Whether it's to do with whether we're helping Thornton or not, that's beside the point. This town needs help.
Would you heal your cathedral and leave everywhere else to just burn?
With the cathedral healed, we may have some power to fight back against the rest of them. Without it, we're distant from our gods.
How long would it take to heal the cathedral?
I don't know, it's beyond my power.
Yeah. So whilst we're gaining that power,
Some deep
what
curse
happens
is
to the
embedded
people?
there.
I'm not sure we need the power of your god to fight a red brand. Holds up the axe.
You may not. You may not. I don't fancy my own chances so much.
Well, who's to say you need a structure to show your faith, to bring your faith to you? Why can't
You're
you?
questioning me.
Not questioning you. I'm just saying, why can't you bring your faith to you? You don't, as a beacon, be a beacon for it.
Alright.
Show your strength, and maybe your God will come.
Well, I've seen her once already. She's still got a hold on this place, just it's fleeting. She's fighting back. Any help we can give her, it'll be worthwhile.
Maybe getting rid of the bread brands would be the help.
I'm not sure if she's concerned with them, but I don't see how we can leave them here.
Maybe that will
Your sister was
bring hope to
concerned
the
with
hearts
them,
of the townsfolk and give her
Well,
strength.
she was. She's seen them cause much pain. You can't undo that now.
Well, I mean, we can either go back to Miss Thornton, which I don't really fancy, or we could go check out this tunnel.
I think,
Gloss stuff has to be removed, and she wants it done. I'm sure she'll have a way to do it.
yeah. I think she
I
will have
think-
either,
I think-
either
Have a
us
way to
confirming,
help
us we're taking the
were the
job.
way.
Well, we're part of it. She could easily do it without us.
Mm.
She's making her power play for the rest of us people to know about. I like being used in this way, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, sure. I mean, you guys, you're the smart ones.
I think we have to.
Let's go. Have a chat with
She
her.
did
All
offer
those
after all, it'd be
innocent
rude to
people.
ignore it.
Because of them.
If they any better under her. You've seen what she does to her companions.
Your sister said it herself. Lady Thornton's never hurt. No, he said it himself. Lady Thornton's never shed blood.
Not as much.
You've heard how he
Well, I
describes
believe
the
she'd be
red
willing.
brands.
Yeah. I think, as
At this
Tim
point
said,
in time, the red
lesser
brands
two
are the
evils.
far worse.
Lesser two evils. And if maybe things could improve.
Alright. Alright.
Okay. Alright, let's go and talk about that. Let's see if she has any.
If you don't want to go in, that's fine.
We have to. Well,
I don't particularly want to go in there on my own, but
Yeah, I'll go. No, I'll go.
I
I'll go.
don't think he wants to. I don't think Kaboy wants to go in.
I'll go. I'll go.
I would like to prepare my spelling before we go. So this ritual's coming in very handy.
All right.
If I prepare it now, it'll be worn off the time we get there.
Okay. We'll chat with her, and no matter whatever she says, we'll go. We'll sort out last time. But I do not want to kill.
Nobody
You may
wants
not
to
have
kill.
the choice.
Okay.
So are we heading back to the mining company?
Yeah.
We do, I guess.
Okay, so you're heading through the town, and you want to return to Miners Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not going to be there, is she? But
It seems it's very dark now. Its sun has completely set, and you see that there are the faint lights of the lit lanterns throughout the streets. Someone's taken the time still to light those, and there's that faint yellowish white glow throughout the streets. Not much activity, just the occasional red brand walking through, and then just that silence. As you walk through to the Miners Exchange, there's still that silence. You hear a bit of raucous noise coming from the sleeping giant behind you. That's about it. And you find yourself at the door. You knock on it, and
I
again,
begin to prepare rituals.
the door opens.
I walk in.
You walk in, and again there is the purple adorned room, the instruments on the walls, and the purple censer just wafting through the room.
Is Orville still on the wall?
Orville is on the wall.
Lady Thornton.
Smoke lady.
I'm ritualing away outside. I'm going to be a couple of minutes before I can catch you up.
Okay. There is, and the door shuts behind you. How many of you are inside? You've been left outside.
Yep, I'm not aware of that. I'm spellcasting now.
Yeah, you're still casting, and you hear that, and you go, well, I don't need spells to know that's magic. As you just, again, the lights glow from the lanterns with a purple flourish, and then she rises from the desk.
Have you decided yet?
Yeah.
And what will be your decision?
We'll.
We'll bring you a staff.
Oh, will you now? A glass staff, I hope?
Sure.
I don't trust him. Like the assurances from you two.
By glass stuff, you mean the person? Of course, there's no glass
I
Yeah,
mean
just
the
like
glass
Is that-
staff
Okay, alright then.
of glass.
Okay. Alright,
I didn't choose his name.
yeah. We'll bring his glass staff.
I'm not inside my own.
No, you're not.
We want this. We want this.
So you have decided. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Do you have anything that Gordon
Like
can
this.
Yeah, I think
I have many things, none of which unfortunately are free. If you are willing to pay, I can provide you with weaponry and uniforms, materials.
Uniforms.
How much do you have? I will not offer you my wares if you can't at all pay for them.
How much
We
are you
have
going to give
given-
us for glass staff?
I have already said 500 each.
Sure.
If you'd like, I can take that payment, not give it to you, and just give you one of these instruments.
I mean, I don't know how to play any
Let's-
instruments.
Let's say.
I've forgotten it.
A weapon too. Not an actual instrument.
Oh, I mean,
A weapon.
I've got a weapon.
How long
Yeah,
is this
but if-
conversation going on for?
You've got your detect magic at this point,
Okay.
and the place is glowing with magic.
I thought I walk up to the door. I
Mhm.
reach a hand out to open it.
You don't even reach it, and it floats
I
open.
was sort of preempting. I go, am I gonna?
The doorway's still
I can
high
see.
above
I
your
can
head.
see the magic ready to open. So there we go. I walk in. What point of the conversation you at? Right.
It's like you're doing like the
Talking. They've agreed and they're talking about what they could potentially buy.
So you know what we have and what you've given, and
Mhm.
also what you know what you're going to potentially give.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So isn't that enough to see you somewheres?
How much do you have?
Have on?
I will not offer you
Yeah.
wares if you do not can afford them.
Well,
Oh, I love this music.
This is great. It's awful. It's awful. So cruel.
So good. So bad.
We're just buying weapons. Why is it so hard?
it's
That's what
because
you have.
it's giving information to someone who I.
She already knows it.
Yes. I have. Fine.
She just wants to hear
I
you
have-
say it out loud.
I have 250 gold. 49s. My apologies. 48. Sorry, my handwriting. 248 gold.
It's
Sorry, I
okay.
couldn't read my handwriting.
Numbers are
You
hard.
can't count, can you?
I actually can very calm, but I can't read my writing.
Oh god, look.
Very well. Well, for 250, was it?
Mm-hmm.
There's not much I can offer you here. I can offer you this. And she plonks down on the table a richly green flowing liquid in a bottle. A potion of superior healing. 200 gold. You can pool your money, of course. Maybe then I can offer you something more extravagant.
What medical glow is in this potion? Is there any? Or is it purely?
It's just a chemical concoction.
What am I seeing on the weapons down the wall?
Faint magics of transmutation, smiting, all kinds of different stuff.
Is there anything of interest to a healer?
No, it all seems destructive, except for these
Yeah.
potions of healing. Although there is something that does catch your eye. As you look among the things on the wall, you spot a gold-chained amulet in the shape of two hands holding blood, it seems.
What aura are they doing?
That is giving an aura of healing.
I don't say it. I'm looking at it, expecting her to speak.
Is there something that has caught your eye, good boy?
I think you can tell me that. That's why you put it here, isn't it?
Yes, but I want to hear you say it.
I'm sure you do.
As you see her just float from behind the desk and stand in front of you. So sad.
Are you testing the stubbornness of a dwarf?
I am testing the stubbornness of this dwarf.
Well, if you want to hear me say it, I'm gonna need some confidence is worth my time.
You have the confidence that all of my wares are worth your time, cheap as it is.
Can I see what he's looking at?
Yeah, you see that saying.
That's also
With no magic.
You see the
knowledge
crap
at all.
out of it.
You say that same gold chained, two hands clasping what seems to be a pouring of blood.
Is the blood moving? Or?
Are you
No.
interested in that?
It's just holding. It seems to be like shaped.
It looks really pretty. It's fancy. What's
I
it doing?
think it does more than that.
Oh, Tim. It is a wound closure periact.
What? Cool.
It means that any damage that you would take, were you to say fall unconscious, then the wounds would close. You wouldn't need to worry about your life draining away.
Just wearing it.
Yeah, for the sake of meta, I'm basically going to say that if you wear this thing, your wounds immediately stabilize.
Okay.
So if you're knocked unconscious, your death saves will not be failures.
Hey, that sounds nice. Although we never go unconscious.
Alright,
your
then, good boy.
confidence.
Tim laughs to himself slightly.
I appreciate your confidence, even if it is overt.
How much is that then?
500 gold pieces.
Did you say 500 gold each? Or was it 500 gold shared?
She was going to pay us 500 each for getting rid of the
I'm learning. I haven't had to ask anything. You just told me everything. It's great.
You stole.
I have said nothing, and she's revealed everything. I'm 1-0 in my book. Very happy. I don't know, 130. I don't know what she's on, but she is.
So you say we can put up the gold from our
Of course. You can pool it together if you wish. But it is all you will get from me for this job.
For this one. What about the next one?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that just yet.
So-
Let's see if you can achieve this one
Yeah, you
first.
seem very confident in
So
running
if
on
that's-
the next one. If you can do this one.
Beforehand.
If that was 500 and you were going to give us 500, that's the same number.
Was it? Just because I'm thinking, was it 500 for the lot of us, or 500 each?
500
Each.
500 each I offered you.
I'd like
Like
to
for
ask
my-
another question,
What if-
Celestial.
Hmm?
I'd like to ask another Celestial question.
Go right ahead.
I feel like I ought to do something.
What
next
about
time.
if you don't give me 500 gold, just give me that?
The Perry apt.
Sure.
Certainly.
Oh, sorry.
Our deal is binding. She holds out her long-fingered hand.
Since I'm going to be going into danger for you, would you give it to me beforehand?
Of course. Though this is all you will be getting.
That's okay, cool.
Hand clasps, and you just feel the cold of her hand as its wrinkled skin clashes against your leathery skin, and it just moves. She places
I'm also
Perry
cold
up
blooded.
in your other hand.
The packet is sealed.
I mean,
Thanks very much.
Oh, just to let you know, that was the only one I had.
Thought so.
ew.
Avoid the
Right.
chuckles
Do you have
to
anything
himself
else
with
in that
the ongoing
range
events.
then?
Can I ask this question? Sorry, I just
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, go for it. Go for it.
I got a chuckle at the exchange. My own private victory.
I'm also going to roll to see if I know their statuses are out. No, fuck.
No. It was more for like
I
something.
asked her this.
It was more for something for the group.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And I know what you were doing, but Tim didn't.
What?
And I know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Tim did not realise.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Talk to him.
Give me. No. No. I'm happy. I was literally going to get it for the group, so whoever needed it most.
Fair enough. It's probably you.
No,
Who
you're not.
who has been unconscious the
He's
most so
got more
far?
than I
Yeah.
have.
That's what I was thinking. It was either going to be you or you.
Yeah. If he goes
Sure,
down, I
fine.
can get him up. If I go down, you can get me up if you're next to me,
Yeah.
which is the problem we have. Yeah. Thank you. I smiled to myself.
Well, if that is all that you would wish for,
I was asking what else you have in that price range.
in that price range, well,
Or
oh dear. How much can you offer me?
well, we've got the 500 gold, and I got my 250.
I can offer you a couple of things that might be useful. I have a potion of supreme healing.
I think that's a bit much for what we are right now.
You're right, your dainty frame. I have something that might be useful to you.
And she places down on the desk gloves.
Blue silk gloves
Ooh.
with silver etching in the shape of webs.
Oh.
I know what they are, but I don't know what they are.
What do these do?
You should accept from his
Try them on.
They're not going to make me disappear or something, are they?
Try
Well, hold
them
on. What aura am I seeing from these gloves?
An aura of seemingly speed.
You'll be alright. You can trust her on
Sure,
this
why
one.
not? Well, what's the worst that can happen?
You can trust her on this one.
Your hands
I
could
take
fall off.
my
She
one.
floats behind your desk. You're wearing them?
Wearing them.
You're wearing them?
I was going to put them on.
Are you wearing them?
I don't know what the question is.
As in, have you put them on?
Oh, right. I was like, yeah, I got to put them on.
Good. And fires a crossbow bolt at you. As you go, whoa, your hands immediately catch the bolt.
Jesus Christ, don't do that to me.
And the bolt is quivering in your hands.
Oh dear.
I believe those gloves of missile snaring are quite useful. Don't you think so?
Holy shit.
Now,
Am I here?
if you might
Yes,
want to
you're
hand me
alive.
them back.
You're alive.
Thank you. And places them back on the desk. 600 gold pieces.
Oh god, Lord.
You need to steal yourself.
Love it.
Oh.
For a second I thought she had a shotgun.
She just pulled out a shotgun.
It's just the way it went. My brain went, shotgun.
Yeah,
Have you not noticed that in this world crossbows are pump action?
Have you not noticed Leninki's reloading hers?
Yeah, no, it's just I keep on, when you do that, I think you're holding it like that.
It's a pump action. It's a pump action crossbow.
turning this all in right now.
Oh my god, my heart just stopped. I've never been so connected to a character before. Well, if his heart stops, my heart stopped.
Love it.
I don't like this.
So, like, what?
It's your own fault. Stop asking him questions then.
but
So, missile snap. So, is this
it's not going well.
how often per day, per fight, per time?
Basically, oh, hold on.
Because they're amazing. But, like, depends.
Ah, here we go with the missile slang. Basically, if you hold them, then any ranged attack that hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage done by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. And that's as many times as you're wearing the gloves.
Oh. Ooh. Is that just for, like, arrows or spells, or is it just arrows?
Arrows.
Okay.
Any ranged weapon attack.
Or
Okay.
large coin bags.
If you reduce the damage to 0, you catch the missile. As long as it's small enough to fit in your hand. You're not catching a cannonball shot.
Yeah.
Cannonball. You catch it in your hands,
You're the greatest
but,
storm ever.
but your hands are torn from your body.
Well, I couldn't do that. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's the compliment.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
You hand over your 100 gold.
Yeah, 100 gold, yep.
And your payment will not be received anymore.
Yep.
Anything else before this is over?
You got a temptation now.
I'll have a little bit. Oh. I mean, I've got 280 gold.
Plus
And
the
then your
500 for you.
And the 500.
Is there anything I can offer you, Shula?
Maybe.
What kind of money are you hoping to spend?
And in total, well, I'm trying to think how my brain doesn't do that very
Just
well.
throw everything up and just say,
Yeah, like everything. No.
take everything, money!
So, 780?
750. Well, in that case, there are a couple of things I could offer you.
As she plonks down a dagger
Aura,
Yeah.
please.
in its scabbard that is curved on both ends, seemingly
Okay.
pointed like an infinity.
Okay.
And it curves in the handle as well, blue with a gold trim. And as you remove the scabbard,
Mhm.
she removes the scabbard, it glows a distinct blue.
What?
As she reaches behind and pulls out leather armor and just slices it like it were butter.
What?
Is it giving off an aura?
It's magically imbued.
With no particular.
Plus 2 dagger.
Plus 2 dagger.
750 gold pieces.
As she closes it back into the scabbard.
It's a plus 2.
It's a strong scabbard.
ask how much they offer us before we just start throwing money.
Well,
she knows.
I've got
Oh, she knows,
60.
okay.
I'm not prepared for this.
So I'll give this over 250.
Thank you.
Oh, where's it?
As she passes
I
you
stored it in chapel.
the +2 dagger.
But you can add your 5.
Yeah, I just don't want. I just don't like her.
I want to, but I
The one
don't
thing I've
like
seen you
her.
bought, so
I mean,
she's yet to
I'm
to
thinking this
show
is
me
going to be
anything worth
helpful.
my time. As she put it.
Pass this over, please.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know if she notices. I don't know if she's particularly interested by me or she just wants me out of the way.
Is there anything I can do for you, boy?
I didn't hear that. So.
Is there anything I can do for you, boy?
Well, that depends. Is there anything here worth my little time?
How much do you have?
You already know that.
Well, for 700 gold pieces, I suppose I can offer you this.
And she places what seems to be a rod with, on each end, blue lightning symbols with gold trim.
I can offer you this. 700 gold pieces. Want to see what it can do?
Well, what aura am I seeing already?
Prestidigitation.
Well,
As
being
she
you offered so kindly.
Clicks her fingers, and then suddenly, from behind, her wall just falls away, and instead, a target rises up. Of seemingly a suit of armor holding up a target.
Mhm.
Take it. Throw it, see how accurate you can be.
-1 dexterity. Here we go.
Oh, this would be good.
You can use strength.
I'll take
It's
a
down.
few steps
You
back.
can use strength.
Okay, I'm going to use strength then.
Good choice.
I level it. I want to like get a close look at the
Oh, by
inscription
the
before I
way,
bring it back.
before you throw it, say purge.
What exactly would I be purging?
Trust me.
You've made that easy.
Would I know what she was talking about when she says, is that...
Not quite.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's see what you can do.
Purge.
You gonna throw it?
I cast a glance to her and then throw it.
She looks expectantly. Okay, roll me an attack.
4.
Okay, as you throw it and you feel you say the word purge, there's a faint crackle in your fingers as suddenly the javelin in your hand goes and transforms from a rod of blue metal into a lightning bolt that strikes into the target with a shroom. Roll 4d6.
I have that gold.
Would you like to?
I have 2 more, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, no. 16.
16. And as you look at where it's just been, you see a path of blue lightning seemingly gone through for a second. And as you look at where the suit of armor is, its head is now gone and there is now just a singed hole left in the armor of what's left. The target is gone.
Now say purge again.
Purge.
And suddenly you see as the bolt of lightning seemingly goes and just flows back, and into your hand appears the blue rod.
I will have that back, please.
And it's purely prestidigitation.
Yep. She places it back on the desk.
Now can I interest you?
You've certainly done a good job of trying.
I'll aimed, please. For 700 gold pieces.
Me too.
So that's what it does. It kills things.
Effectively.
Do you think you're going to convince me with that?
I don't know. How much do you want to
Don't
kill?
want to swap.
Can't say I do. Can't say I'm being given much of a choice either.
Your choice. You are the one with the choice after all.
You keep telling me.
It's all we have.
Isn't it just? I'll put down my 500 as payment, give you the 200 when the job's done. That's my choice.
You
What's
don't
yours?
have 500 to put down.
No, you do.
You're right. That's the payment I would give you.
Alright.
So you still need to pay me that 200.
And if that thing helps me survive your task, I will. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll be able to get it back.
You do not get to negotiate with somebody who is selling. Good boy.
You're selling, are you? I thought you were enlisting.
Keboing, I know that you are stubborn and proud, but trust me when I say, that right there, that javelin, would be a pale reminder of what I could do to you.
I'm sure. You threatening me into buying it now then?
Not at all, but I'm saying, if you want that thing, you will not short shrift me.
I have no intention of doing that. But I kind of pay you for it now.
Yes, you can. And you will if you want it.
I'll pull out the 60 gold I'm carrying. I thought you said you could see it.
Do you not have the 200?
Not on my possession.
Then you do not have the javelin.
And she takes it
I take the coin back.
and drops it back behind her desk.
Under the desk, am I seeing any other magical ores?
Nope.
Come on. Do you want the rod?
She can keep her rod.
Come on.
She's no interest in helping us, then we'll do it on our own terms.
Come
And
on,
if we fail,
I
she
can
can
spot-
take the fall for it.
Good boy. I can spot you the 140. You can give it to me when we're done.
You think it's going to help me?
Do you think it will help you?
It's going to help me kill things.
Okay then. So would you like it?
I want to go down that path. She knows this.
Okay then.
He's right, I do.
She just floats behind the desk, steepling her fingers.
How is she floating? I'm getting an aura from that.
Levitation.
Your bargaining's impressive, I'll give you that, but I know where I stand, thank you. Death is not my calling.
Oh, you are correct. It is not your calling. Not yet. Good luck to you, adventurers. I hope you are able to return. I have a lot of profitable jobs for you.
And as Halia clicks her fingers and all of the lanterns turn off, suddenly the door swings open and you see the glow of the outside. And nothing's left in the room. And that's where we'll wrap up for today, considering the fact that we've gone a little bit over recording time. Now, I certainly hope that everybody has enjoyed their a little bit longer show today. I know I certainly did. I had a lot of fun with this. And I'm going to say, everybody look forward to the next episode. And let's hope there's not too many 20s there either. Bye.